9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. If you care to see this about Islam, against Islam, the truth has been coming to me and now it's on the light of Allah. So we're going to look at it through Shia perspective. A banned group of Ismailis, Khana Hikmat, from their website on this, and Hayatul Qulub, that's 12 verse Shias, Hayatul Qulub by Allama Majlisi. Islam is a stolen religion, and Prophet Muhammad, what he's done is he's stolen it from someone when he was traveling, I think. So this is what I've inferred through my research findings, and I'm going to show you a little bit from there, but first let me read this ayat, Surah Nur, ayat 35. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. The example of his light is like a niche within which is a lamp. The lamp is within glass. The glass as if it were a pearly white star lit from the oil of a blessed olive tree. They put brackets here, so I can't. I just read it out, right? I was just reading it out. Neither of the east nor of the west, whose oil would almost glow, even if untouched by fire. Light upon light, Allah guides to his light whom he wills, and Allah presents examples for the people, and Allah is knowing of all things. So this is a parable ayat, right? It just says that Allah is the light, and so how is Allah light? This is explained in parable metaphorically. And we need to find out now what really this ayat means. So I could go to the Sunni side, but I haven't gone to the Sunni side as yet. I'm not going there as yet. Now we go to the Shia side here. This is the Ismaili band group, Khana Hikmat website. Let's see what we find here. On Surah Nur, ayat 35. Heavenly bodies, okay, here. From above mentioned proofs, it is evident that in the time of Prophet Muhammad, for the complete guidance of the people, in addition to the Quran, there was also a living light from Allah, which he has described as luminous lamp. He used misbah, a synonym of it, the luminous lamp, as God says, Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. His light is the niche in which is a lamp. Surah 24, ayat 35. One should reflect deeply as to why Allah did not give the example of his light from such tremendous natural and heavenly sources of light, from such tremendous natural and heavenly sources of light as the sun, the moon, and the stars. Sources of light. So we're told in science that the moon doesn't have its light. The sun's light is reflected on the moon. And the stars, okay, and so we go on. And instead he gave the example of the lamp of a house, and then he used the same example for the light of his messenger also. God knows where but somewhere he used that. So the proof of this is that when God attributes light of himself, you see this, the Shias, the way it's not their fault. It's Prophet Muhammad's fault actually, how it's come through his progeny, imams from his progeny. So you see, this is like, now they say the light of God. Whereas in Surah Nur, ayat 35, it is that Allah is the light. Allah is the light, not the light of Allah. Okay, it's at the next, the verse that says this light is lit in houses and all this, that's different. But for this ayat, Surah 24, ayat 35, Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. And then it gives a parable, kind of metaphorically, his light is as a niche, in which is a lamp. So not for this verse, we cannot put the light of Allah, although the Shia belief from Holy Prophet Muhammad and his progeny, the Imams, have told them that this is the light of Allah, right? The light of Allah. Holy Prophet and his progeny Imams have the light of Allah, and this is how the light of Allah passes from Prophet Muhammad to the Imams, Imam Ali, and thereafter the other Imams. So, something to correct the Shia belief. That Surah Nur ayat, it doesn't say that Allah's the light of Allah, but it says Allah is the light, right? So please understand this before we move on. This has not been, okay, so this Surah Nur ayat has been explained like the light of Allah, Prophet Muhammad being the light of Allah. So where did the evidence of the heavenly bodies is like those verses of the Quran in which it is established that the perfect man, i.e. the Imam of the time, is the light of Allah. So remember, in Ismaili is Shia Islam belief that God is beyond all this. Light is light. And so the beyond existence, but not non-existent, right? Beyond any energy, subtlest of the subtlest. God, Allah, is beyond his existence, creation. So now they come to the light of Allah. So I feel they've made a mistake here. They've been, of course, because Prophet Muhammad is not the true prophet, and this is borrowed, somehow stolen religion, ayats here and there, like I've seen so many problems, right? So just to show you that it is, so Imam is the light of Allah. So how they explain it, you can read again. Let me read it out again. The sun is the light, verse Surah 24, ayat 35, of the external world. Now can that sunlight be Allah? But no, the meaning of, but you have to remember that God is beyond this light that he's saying. In Shia Islam, that's how we have been, it has come to us through the Imams and before them, Prophet Muhammad. Holy personality is the light of God. Now, of the external world, the meaning of which shows that in the world of religion and the world of humanity as well, there is a holy personality who is the light of God. You see? The light of God. Allah, yeah? Okay, so Allah is the light and these holy personalities are the light of Allah. You get it? This is how? But still, Allah is beyond existence. Now, this really is confusing for me that Allah, these, of course, they are the holy personalities, the light of God. So then it is God, right? No. But they would perhaps say that this light is created by God. I don't know. If they say that Allah is beyond existence, which they do, the belief of Shia Islam, then this light is created. Then it's like Ruh Allah, which is Isa ibn Maryam. So he is the spirit of Allah, and they would say the spirit is created. So it's not God, but it is a creation of God. So this is where things go wrong, and we did notice this. And so thus Prophet Muhammad is also the light, the holy personality who is the light of God, and the Prophet and he. I don't know what this, due to his knowledge, wisdom, and supreme character, is most excellent and eminent among people, just as the sun is among the heavenly bodies. This evidence of the heavenly bodies is like those verses of the Quran in which it is established that the perfect man, i.e. the Imam of the time, yani for the Ismailis, Shias right now, the Imam of the time is His Highness Al Khan the Fourth. 49th Imam, and he is the light of God. So Allah says He's the light, but that He's the light is created by Him, I think, if I'm not mistaken. The third proof is because seeing that Allah is beyond all this, recognition of His light, whosoever He wills. First and foremost, Allah is beyond everything, right? Beyond even His existence. Beyond His existence, but not non-existent, living light from Allah. So then they jump to this light of Allah, light. His light is as a Nishan, which is a lamp. God says, Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. His light is as a Nishan, which is a lamp. Surah 24, ayat 35. One should reflect deeply as to why Allah did not give the example of His light, from such tremendous natural. So you see, His light. So, tremendous natural. Let's say I'll try to explain it, just summarize. Very, I'll try. Allah is the light, but this light is created by Allah. He is above this light and beyond. Remember this is in Shias, right? So this, and then even in the 12 Shias, right? Allah has not appointed, okay, so he was so I think this light was stolen by him. Like, he going to, like in my previous live stream, traveling with Abu Talib. I showed you on Wikipedia, right? Traveling with Abu Talib, they met the monk Bahira. Again, the monk Bahira. Bahira. And this Bahira word is used in the Quran. It's quite strange. And it's used for like idols or something. That they've innovated this. But there was a monk, Christian monk, they say, Bahira, whom Prophet Muhammad met in his journey with Abu Talib, his uncle. That's what we were told. And you can find out and read this in detail. Now we find out that I've read books on light beings and, so protection, so how to protect yourself, self-help books. In Karachi I was buying. So I found out that how to protect your house with the light. Just imagine, affirm, things like that. This light, divine light. And there are light beings also who can help us. Ascended masters are there. And China, if I was listening to Master, I keep calling him Father. Master Chunilin, he says that like this is the Qigong is like 7,000 years old, and it's from China, right? So I think this also, this light of Allah, it was like maybe, he sat with Bahira. He was young, and I don't know how old, but Abu Talib was taking him on a trading trip where they met Bahira. It says he's a monk, Christian monk. Then there are different reports on this. Some say this, some say that. However, it is there. Different reports, slightly varied. Bahira learns the description of the Prophet to come. So he has a book which is essentially as follows. It is said that in Basra, a Syrian city, a monk by the name of Bahira learns the descriptions of the Prophet to come from a book handed down through generations. You see? So through generations, right? So just a little bit. It's quite difficult, right, to explain now. This, just hold on to this, yeah? At Wikipedia, thank you. Then we go to Surah Maida at 103. And we see here, Bahira is used, right? It's this word, Bahiratin, or, let's see, just please mind your ears. I'm going to press on this so it will be recited, the word will be recited.
Bahiratin.
Bahiratin, okay? Sorry, so I was saying Bahiratin, but it's Bahiratin. And it could have come from Bahira, the monk. Slight variation. Not has been made by Allah of a Bahira, and not of Sahibah, and not a Wasila, and not a Hami, but those who disbelieved, they invent against Allah the lie, and most of them you do not use reason. Now, remember, we were told in Wikipedia, Bahira, the book, that's how he recognized Prophet Muhammad to be Prophet Muhammad, right? A prophet. How did this book come to Bahira? What was this book? Shias didn't ask. Okay, here it says Bahira is mentioned like Bahira. So something like Allah has neither appointed cattle devoted to idols such as Bahira, Sahibah, Wasila, nor Ham. I'm trying to get an Arabic accent, but I really can't, I feel. But those who disbelieve forge lies against Allah. How did Bahira the monk have the book? Where did it come from? This is in Shia also. I was told by a Shia, my aunt or someone. Bahira, but here it's like Bahira. Okay. There are various pronunciations, Warsh Quran and Hafs Quran, and when it is said to them, come to what Allah has revealed and to the messenger, they say, sufficient for us is that upon which we found our fathers, even though the fathers knew nothing, nor were they guided. Even though the fathers knew, see, now this 104 is very good. They say, sufficient for us is that upon which we found our forefathers, forefathers. Even though their fathers knew nothing, nor were they guided. How did Bahira the monk have the book? And why didn't then Prophet Muhammad take it from him, take it to Makkah, to Yathrib, and say, look, Bahira, come, here's the book, I found it from Bahira, and Bahira recognizes me as the Prophet. Think of Bahira's book, the book Bahira had. So, and here God says sufficient. They say sufficient for us is that upon which we found our fathers, even though, so now God says, even though the fathers knew nothing, nor were they guided. So, my dear ones, in humanity, brothers, sisters, don't miss this slide, because even Allama Majlisi has explained this. He asked Allah, what are these lights? So here we go. Ali ibn al-Hussein, Imam Zain al-Abidin, says, who was in Karbala, and he became the Imam after Imam Hussein. He's the son of Hussein. Ali, not Imam Ali, like non-Shias. Oh my God. So this is Hayatul Qulub, Volume 1. Ali ibn al-Hussein, this is Imam Zain al-Abidin. Zanjeeron se hai chakra, बीमारी करबला का. For me it is quite emotional. My respected father has related, Imam Hussein, Ya Aba Abdullah, and his title is also Aba Abdullah, Imam Hussein's, and Imam Jafar Sadiq, I think the 6th Imam of the Shias, and also for the Ismailis and Imam. My respected father is related through his respected father, Imam Ali, from the Messenger of Allah, Prophet Muhammad, that he said, so direct, yeah? O servants of Allah, O people, when the Almighty Allah transferred our lights from the holy throne to the backbone. So I'm looking at my backbone because my father brought this book. I think he had come to Dubai. There's a Imam Ali Mosque, I don't know, from London. This was translated. The whole book was there. Volume 1 and 2, I think. I don't know how many. In English. He bought it and he gave it to me. In year 2000, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, oh, in the backbone, the light of Ahlul Bayt. This is like, and light of Allah. Light of Allah. When the Almighty Allah transferred our light from the holy throne to the backbone to Adam. Like I was saying loins before, I didn't remember. It's in the backbone, right? Where Muladhara, where is it in the backbone? So, when I was doing this healing, there's another lady healer. You're saying from the backbone, light is going up, 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 so it can heal you. She did a session on that with us on YouTube. So from the holy throne to the backbone to Adam, Adam, saw a bright, incandescent light emanating from his back. He asked, "Oh Allah, what are these lights?" Allah said, "These are some personalities whom I have transferred from the best place in the holy throne to your backbone." Very important, yeah? This backbone and this light can heal you. The light in the backbone. And so you can learn from the healer on YouTube. So what are these lights? And transferred, holy throne. It is due to the greatness of these personalities that I ordered the angels to prostrate before you. That's why, you see. I was saying in my previous live stream on this. This is why it is due to the greatness of these personalities that I ordered the angels to prostrate before you. It's not because what in the Quran, this very deep knowledge. I mean, the Quran ayats and words I was told have 70 dimensions. Each word of the Quran. It came to me in the old house when I was when I wasn't even a teenage, perhaps 12 years old or something, I don't know, 11, 12 years. maybe 13. Maybe I was just touched teenage. That, the Quran, it just crept into me, this intuition. Quran has, words have 70 dimensions. Every word of the Quran. Not even 7, but 70. So he asked, oh Allah, okay, so where am I now? Adam said, so God tells Iblis in the Quran that what made you not prostrate to Adam, whom I made with my 2 hands? And he doesn't say even breathed my spirit into him. But it just says, what made you not prostrate to Adam, whom I made with my 2 hands? Right? So Iblis says, you made me from fire, I'm better than him. You made him from clay, so I'm better than him. So then God says, get away. So this is not mentioned in the Quran. This is for very high gnosis, irfaniyat, Shia, like that we are told. And this is coming from the Imams. So whoever gives bet and has believed in Imam Ali to be the Imam after Prophet Muhammad, then they get this kind of information and they even get experiences of this, perhaps. I'm not sure. But they have to get it through the Imam. He asked to Allah, okay, so sorry, Adam said, oh my Lord, it would have been better if you had made these personalities apparent for me. Allah told him to look at the divine throne. When Adam looked towards the holy throne, a light emerged from his backbone and began to shine brightly. There the faces of our ethereal bodies were hidden. Just as a person can clearly see his face in the mirror, Adam saw the lights on the holy throne. He asked, what was the appearance or shape of our bodies, faces? Allah said, these are the best of creatures, and they have been created by me. This is Muhammad, and I am praiseworthy, Hamid, and praised Mahmud, because whatever I do for my creatures deserves praise. I have named him as a derivative of one of my names. This is Ali, and I am Allah. And Azim, high and great. This name Ali is also a form of one of my names. This is Fatima, and I am Fatir, the originator, Surah Fatir, of the earth and the heavens. This Fatima shall separate my enemies from my mercy on the resurrection. I'm getting kind of overwhelmed here. A resurrection day, and she shall remove the defects from my devotees. That is why I named her with conjugation of my quality. This is Hassan and Hussein, and I am Mahsan, one who does ihsan, goodness. I've given them names related to this little of mine, because they are my exalted creation and the most honored. Right? I shall accept my worship only through their channels. That's what we were told. So I shall accept my worship only through their channel, and through them would I bestow salvation to my creatures. Through them shall I punish and reward. O Adam, approach me through their mediation. Yeah, all right. If a detestable action is committed by you, seek forgiveness through their intercession, because I have vowed not to reject anyone who petitions me through them. I shall not spurn anyone who prays for forgiveness through their intercession. When Adam committed tarq al-awla, he prayed for divine forgiveness through them and was forgiven. Now, another Imam, Imam Musa ibn Jafar, that's the Shia 12er, the Ismailis took the eldest son of Imam Jafar Sadiq, Ismail. So that's why they're called Ismailis. This was a great division, schism in Shiaism. So the 12 Shias take the younger son of Imam Jafar Sadiq, who is Imam Musa ibn Jafar, or Al-Qadim. So there's another authentic source reported from Imam Musa ibn Jafar said, a Jew came to Amirul Mu'mineen Ali, requested. So this is only, so I'm not going there. So this is about the light, you see. That's why Adam was asked to prostrate also. So I found it and I've given it now in this live stream. I was like, I haven't found it, this and that in my previous live stream. This is Hayatul Qulub. I don't want to mess up with this table of contents. And this book is by Allama Majlisi. He's collected all the Imam sayings and all. And this is the Genesis, like Bible. What the Bible has, the Genesis. So the site, you see, this is, so Allah is the light, and this is the light of Allah, and Allah is the light, Allah is the light. Okay? So from the holy throne and all this. And then Bahira is mentioned here. So do you get, so I'm not quite prepared for this, but I'm trying my best. Still had to come here and show you that this can be stolen. I've proven that Prophet Muhammad is a false prophet through Quran ayats, mostly, and Surah Tahrim and all. So this could be stolen. Shias, dear Shias, oh dear. So now we have, excuse me, sorry, it's very, very terrible for me. So I was asking some Ismaili, who knew an Ismaili here that, or was an Ismaili, that how does this light, this was the only problem I had, like Imam, Hazir Imam, he's present in Hazir and Nazir, you can see him and he's present, he hasn't gone into occultation like Imam Mahdi has, we are told, for I think 700 or more years, 1700, how many years now? No, sorry, 1700 can't be, because 1400 years ago. I think it's 700 years or something. Imam Mahdi has gone into occultation, just giving you tentatively, loosely, the number, number of years. But, so for the 12 words, the Imam Mahdi, their last Imam, has gone into occultation. He will come one day, we don't know when the hour will come, no one knows. And that hour means, in the Quran when it's mentioned, that hour means not only Jesus Christ, it's Imam Mahdi, and then Jesus Christ will come with him, and Jesus Christ will pray behind Imam Mahdi and things like that. And he will tell his Christians that he'll correct them, that I'm not the Son of God, and this and that. He will call some of his so God knows, something like that will happen perhaps. So I found out that since, taking you step by step, myself also, that this is a lie. Now on this, that what is stolen, it's even this Surah Nur ayat 35, Islam is stolen from somewhere, here and there, maybe Persian Magi's, or Persian Magi. Then Hazrat Musa's time, they had 12 Naqibs, then they were called Imams also in another Quran ayat. They had Imams, which I think were 12. seeing that the other ayat from the Quran ayat which says 12 naqibs. And the Bible also says that Hazrat Musa's time, Moses' time, there were 12 chieftains. Sorry. Old Testament, I think. So he's really stolen it from here and there, and so how this light. So one day I was asleep and I was tossing and turning because Surah Nur ayat, Allah is the light, Allah is the light, or Shia light of Allah. Shia say light of Allah, right? They concentrate mostly on the light of Allah. Yes, Allah is the light, and this light is created by Allah. Like we say, Ruh Allah, the Spirit of Allah, Isa. Like we say, we don't say it without the Quran ayat. The Quran says, He's a Spirit of Allah, Isa ibn, and He's Masih even. So, but let's take Spirit of Allah, right? So, Allah is the Spirit. But here in Surah Nur, it say directly that Allah is light. But they take it and they say that because their Imams have explained the Shia belief I'm explaining. Please don't go and kill the Shias now for this. Right? So mostly like how the Shia Imam and Holy Prophet, they turn it to light of Allah mostly. So they say that Imams are light of Allah and Prophet Muhammad light of Allah. Mostly that is explained in detail. And this about the light of Allah, Allah is light, that this light created, like Spirit of Allah created, they say. And Allah is beyond existence, but not non-existent. So 5th October 2024, even Shias are wrong, Zahra. I was tossing and turning in my dreams. I was slightly semi-conscious. So I wanted to remember this, but I couldn't get up and write it down. But, sometimes you have dreams and you forget. What did they say? Oh, so there was a voice coming and trying to explain to me Surah Nur. So forget the Sunni Islam. Forget it. It's sorry. The Shia Islam is also wrong. So just now on the Shia Islam, the light of Allah, correcting the Shias, helping the Shias. I hope they will cooperate with me, and we can then find out how it was stolen and how the Chinese still know. Now, Prophet Muhammad said one thing, that if you want to, for education, go to Chin. There's a saying. We used to hear that a lot in Pakistan. It started from my dream today. Then I woke up and thought Prophet Muhammad used to travel, etc. So the light stolen from Bahira or someone he met during his travels, in his childhood he was going with Abu Talib. And then how could, these light beings, they can't, you see the Chinese masters, Qigong masters, they don't just give it like this. So there's still a thorn there for me. I mean, how could they steal it? Because they're not supposed to give it. They can even commit suicide, or if they are caught and they are tortured. So they wouldn't give this light no matter what. So this is the only answer I don't have for this question, that how could they give the light away, the secrets of this light, that then you get illumined. You can, through Qigong, if you activate the light, inner light, or this light in the spinal cord, then you can, or the Hindus say the Kundalini, like that. But right now we're on the light. If you activate, you know where the light is, you can heal yourself. Very easy. So the Chinese Master Chunelin and others, Master Shah, have given this. But So they even help, like, but Master Shah, you have to do some calligraphy and practice, practice, practice. Master Chunilin has given it like this easily for free. Just how to activate the light is in behind the belly button in the stomach. And you just do this, you practice, practice, practice. So maybe they found this and they practiced through some light beings, ascended masters or Persian magi's. And so I did say this in my previous live stream on YouTube, and I'll say again, stolen light from Bahira or someone else, like light beings or ascended masters of that time, or Persian magi's. China had it 7,000 years ago. China had Qigong. Then, oh God. Then I'll show you some strange things but I stopped because my health was not, it wasn't like cooperating with me. Surah 5 at 97 says, Allah has made the Kaaba, the sacred house, standing. Oh, this will be, so I've just, this will be for those Ismailis who came to me and said, oh, you have to stand while prayer. So Qiyamah, it's called. Now Allah has made the Kaaba. So a little bit on this. So for the ex-Ismailis who say that, they're against, I think Hazir Imam, he thinks his father, a great-great-great-great-grandfather, Prophet Muhammad, is where they got the light from. I think he could be, so this light does a lot of things, like, and the secret is that the Imams only, it travels in the Imams, through Imams. So, but I can't blame Hazir Imam, the present Ismaili Imam, right? I think he's deluded about this. I don't know how to say this. But and he's quiet and he's peaceful and he doesn't tell his Ismailis to, like, they can be, bullied, not to hurt anyone back. Just take it. So when you're strong, you can take it. Like when I was a Shia a long time ago, before, like, about my religion, anyone said anything, I'd keep quiet, right? So but the Ismailis are supposed to keep quiet in all facades of their life. If they're just in school, bullied, or anywhere else, they're not supposed to say anything back. So for this Imam, they are trying to get him because to exploit his goodness. Also, you don't realize in Islam, the caliphs would have killed you, the Muslims would have killed you if you blasphemed. They found out you blasphemed Prophet Muhammad. This Imam is very patient. I think he would say, even if they blasphemed my great-great-grandfather, don't kill them. Right? It says great-great-grandfather is from the progeny of Prophet Muhammad, from Imam Jafar Sadiq, eldest son, and the Imamat from Imam Ali, from Bi Fatima Zahra. So it's not, because he's like that and he doesn't answer them, I had to fight with them and fight for him. I mean, he may not agree to it, but, and on the other side, like correcting all Islams. But I haven't gotten to Bori Islam, right? Bori Shia. But trying my best to do how far I can go with this. So I got the chance on YouTube, Facebook also, social media, to read about Hazir Imam, Ismaili Islam and all this. And And so fight for His Highness Al Khan, who doesn't have a voice. He doesn't want to have a voice. So, okay, here it says Allah has made the Kaaba standing, the sacred house standing for the people. Now here, there's like some say establishing. He has established the sacred house, Kaaba. So, they give it to His Highness Al Khan, the ex-Ismailis. And I want to tell them that maybe the prayers that you showed me, the Quran ayats, there are only 3 times also. See that, they're not 5 times prayers. How do you do 5 times prayers? And they were stuck on this, like not standing and make us sit. To establish prayer. And what does it mean to establish prayer? So he doesn't take it literally, perhaps standing, because the Kaaba is also standing. No. Some say standing, some say established. Allah has appointed the Kaaba, the sacred house, as means of support. Some even put it this way, for men, as means of support. Not even standing, Qiyamah established. No. Allah has appointed. Some put, is it appointed? Established even, like that. So you can see the various definitions of Surah 5, Ayat 97 about Qiyamah. Qiyamah for prayers may not mean standing thus, right? Then I found another ayat, Surah 5, because I was reading Surah 5, ayat 103, Bahiratan, and all that. Surah 5, ayat 105 says, "O you have believed, upon you is the responsibility for yourselves. Those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided." Now, this ayat got me, my mental gymnastics, confusion. I was like, I give up. Like whatever I tell the Muslims, sometimes I just want to give up. I want to leave this. I had enough. What is this? That all you have believed, upon you is yourselves, yani your own nafs. Upon you is your own nafs. Those who have gone astray will not harm you. Here it says they will not harm you, right? When you have been guided. So now what would, wait a minute, upon your souls, you who believed, these are for the believers who have believed, not for the disbelievers, right? So upon you believers, or who have believed, upon you is yourselves. Oh my goodness. And then the Prophet is closer to them than their own selves, the believers. So there's something going on here. I couldn't properly make notes. Then there's Surah Yusuf ayat, Surah 12 ayat 53. Even Hazrat Yusuf says that I do not pretend to be blameless. For man's very soul, since he also has a soul, right? So this means his soul also is he tells us that for man's very soul incites him to evil unless my Lord shows mercy. So here you would say that those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided. So this guidance is that you will get mercy from Allah, believers. And upon you is yourselves. But Yusuf, you see, for himself, although he says for man's very soul, incites him to evil. But before that he says, I do not say that I'm blameless. Because this means that Hazrat Yusuf's soul is not blameless. It's blameworthy. Then why is it saying to the believers that upon you is yourselves? You see, you can't take responsibility for yourselves, right? The soul is inclined to evil. Unless God has mercy on you. Although, yes, in this part of the ayat, Surah 5, ayat 105, And so those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided. But upon you is yourselves. I wonder what the Shias, Sunnis, all Muslims will say about this. So you can contemplate on this, and I will come back to this properly with other ayats from the Quran. I do not seek to acquit myself, for surely one's soul, self prompts one to evil, except him to whom my Lord may show mercy. So think about it, may show mercy. Oh, here it's like, yeah? No. This is a Surah Yusuf ayat translation. But Surah 5, Surah Maida ayat 105 translation is, O you have believed, upon you is yourselves. Like you take responsibility for yourselves. How can you take responsibility for yourself? Right? And then, this is very tricky ayat. To Allah is your return altogether, then He will inform you what you used to do. Kind of tricky, so I just got very confused. Okay, we go to Bahira again, Surah 5, ayat 103. Just leave it for the time being, like there's so many. Surah Tahrim ayat. No. Which ayat shall I bring here? Which ayats shall I bring here? More ayats for Surah 5, ayat 105 to prove it is, it's got contradictions because of the other Quran ayats which will be going against this. So you see how you have been misguided. How far away you have gone and you don't see it. And then you say, oh, killing this and apostates and blasphemers. So Allah has not appointed Bahira or Sahiba or Wasila or Ham, but those who disbelieve invent falsehood about Allah. So Bahira clicked, oh, the monk Bahira. Here it's Bahira, right? Anyways, Bahira clicked. What is he saying, these innovations? Allah is not appointed. But how come Bahira, he's not Bahira, he's Bahira. That's how we used to pronounce it in Karachi. So Bahira the monk had a book which told him the signs of coming prophet, and he met him with Abu Talib, or during the trade travels. He met Muhammad in his childhood. Book. Where did he get that book from? And he was an old, this is so their forefathers invented this, and would you not use reason? Allah's bringing out reason, and then the next ayat also is that I read out. Our forefathers used to tell us. Then we go back up to Surah Maida at 101. O you have believed, ask not questions about things which, if made plain to you, may cause you trouble. And we have not sent this Quran to distress you. Also, not to forget Surah Taha ayat. We have not sent the Quran. Sorry, it slipped. My device. Oops. So we have not sent the Quran, meaning it down, that Quran, to distress you. O you believe, ask not questions about things which, if made plain to you, now you're being scared. Ask not questions, right? On that also. If made plain to you, may cause you trouble. or like maybe personal. No. You need to be strengthened with sadhana or such discipline that, and even you need discipline before even this Quran should come to you, be proclaimed to you, ayahs then, right? Because this could be very distressful for the polytheists. Jews and Christians are not ready for this. So first and foremost, when you give someone the truth, they say, Imam Ali says, when people are not ready for the truth, don't give it to them. They'll think you're mad, or, so keep your dignity and things like that for whatever reasons Imam Ali has said that in Najl Balagh. Or wherever this saying of Imam Ali is. When the people are not ready for the truth, do not. So I was like, there are contradictions. But the people were ready for this Quran. It is heavy for those disbelievers. And what has been revealed now will increase the disbelievers in aversion and all that. So, I feel that a lot of contradictions. Now, you who believe, you should have that much strength to take the mountains crumbled. Okay, Hazrat Musa couldn't take when God wanted to show when he said, oh Allah, show me, not only his people, but he also said, show me your face. He said, oh Musa, you will not be able to see that. But look at the mountain and see. So, it got crushed, the mountain. Musa fell, things like that. So it was heavy for Musa. Musa couldn't see God. So believers, this is not, ask not questions about things which you're told, right? Like maybe someone, oh Zahra, if I tell you, don't tell Zahra right now that, God forbid, like our cat is not feeling well, it might be too much for her to take. And then all of a sudden we're like, Karbala, how much we have to take in Karbala, and then after Karbala, my heart could not take it. So I became so weak. So the heart needs to be, I realized that a believer, your heart needs to be strengthened in your body. And so you can take those things where in the presence of God also, you can take it. Miracles are coming. Oh my God, image has come. So, so this is just God trying to scare you, because this is not a true religion, you see, and this is why God is scaring you, believers also, that ask and evading, wanting, like you would ask, buy write a book and this and what. No, don't ask. And then we find that Imam Ali is saying, Saluni, ask me. I'll answer you every question you ask me. But they could not. These Jews were coming and taunting, like Jews at Jesus Christ's time, and trying to trap him and things like that, we are told. O you who believe, ask not questions about things which, if made plain to you, may cause you trouble. But if you ask about things when the Quran is being revealed, they will be made plain to you. Although Allah will forgive those. For Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful, thank God. Oh, okay, here, Allah will forgive you. But this, made you scared. For truth, people have risked our ulamas have risked their lives against their fellow Muslims who could have killed them. Shia ulamas could have been killed. Surah 5 ayat 102 says, a people asked such questions before you, and they became thereby disbelievers. So this is what the Muslims are going to say, that these people who ask too many questions. But I was told, Imam Ali said, ask. I'm here until I'm here. Ask. Saluni. Ask me. So there's contradictions. And the Sunni Muslims are going to tell us reading this ayat that, oh, they asked so many questions, or whatever blame they put on us, ex-Muslims. On the ex-Muslims, you see, this also. So I'm showing you the fallacy of these ayats. Trying to, if you care to see, before they became thereby disbelievers. Because you see, when you go deep in the Quran ayats, you see polytheism is there as but it's got a different name or things like that. Or if you question this ayat even, you see there's contradictions, because another thing is that ayat where Prophet Muhammad says even is told to say. So it's from Surah 5 ayat 105, "O you have believed, upon you is yourselves. Those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided." Right? When you have been guided, then those even who have gone astray, and they're evil people, right? Evil, disbelievers, evil. They're astray, evil, in other words. So what does Prophet Muhammad say? If I had much good, evil would not have touched me. Now, how guided is Prophet Muhammad? Tell me. Believers, he's your head. And Shias, you'll be shocked to the, maybe wouldn't want to live. Sorry, don't commit suicide. I know it's very painful, very shocking to the bones, or even more. If I had much evil, if I had much good, sorry, evil would not have touched me. But what? Surah 7, ayat 188. Had I knowledge of the unseen, so don't ask. Telling the believers not to ask, right? Too much. Otherwise, they're saying otherwise you will become a disbeliever. You will. But Allah has forgiven you and you'll be troubled. And if you ask too many questions, you'll become a disbeliever. Here, but you know the knowledge. And there it says, he does not, Surah Takwir ayat. First, let's go there. He does not withhold knowledge. Oh, that also. So many contradictions. Like, which ayat shall I give you? He not. Oh, with knowledge. What am I doing? Surah Takwir. Now you see how these poor Sahabas, Shias, Umar, Abu Bakr, like, what's going on here? Neither doth he withhold grudgingly a knowledge of the unseen. So he gets knowledge of the unseen, withholds not a knowledge of the unseen. No, he doesn't withhold the knowledge of the unseen. Surah Takwir ayat 24, right? Or withholds not a knowledge of the unseen. Big till. And he is not avid of the unseen. God knows what it. Oh God, how many translations now. So what does it mean? Surah Takwir 24. So he does not withhold. And there you're told, oh believers, if you ask too much, anyways you're forgiven, thank God. I mean, God forgive you. But you are, you'll be troubled and you'll become disbelievers next time. And when right. So what is this? He does not withhold knowledge of the unseen? Or, and not he is on the unseen a withholder. He doesn't withhold the unseen. Prophet Muhammad doesn't withhold the unseen. Yeah. Arabic, I think, wama, hawa, yeah, ghaib, the unseen, a withholder. Okay, let's take it like this. So what this means is he does not withhold the unseen. They put knowledge and all this, yeah? So he's not withholding the unseen, conveying this knowledge about the unseen. Nor does he grudge and all this. Okay, like, in other words, he does not withhold the knowledge. What does this mean? Then we come here, and so this part of this ayat, oh my God, and this part. So then so respond, give astray, guided. Oh God, now I'm so. Surah 5, ayat 101. O you who believe, ask not questions about things which, if made plain to you, may cause you trouble. You see why they're giving you excuses here? Allah's. I think this is an excuse. Because if you go deep, you see that it's a false religion. But if you ask about things when the Quran is being revealed, they will be made plain to you. How many things were made plain? The Jews asked him, what is the spirit? So then the ayat comes, that revelation comes, that the spirit, the knowledge of the spirit we have given you but little. It is from the command of Allah. And what is this? And Surah 5 ayat 102, the next ayat, thereby disbelievers. A people ask such question before you, they become disbelievers. How much shall we ask? How much shall we give? How much shall we ask? Not questions. Jesus Christ said, ask, and knock, the door shall be opened. Imam Ali said, ask me, ask me. And Jesus Christ said, ask, and it shall be given to you. You see, they're hiding something here. So this is good for that stolen and hiding. Why are they hiding? They're making you very, very scared, right? Prophet Muhammad, so how I couldn't see, I couldn't take it anymore. What else is there? So going back again to this side. Surah 5 ayat 105. O you have believed, upon you is yourselves. Those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided. Right? When you have been guided, those who have gone astray will not harm you. Then why Prophet Muhammad here? What shall I do now? Right? I go crazy. I fall to pieces. Breathe or Paul Jan's song coming. So where I search, Surah, this one, right? Surah 7 ayat 188. Had I not, we go to Quran, the Arabic corpus, the Quran, you know what I mean? I getting this thing, little crazy. Say, I hold not for myself the power of benefit or harm, except what Allah has willed. And if I knew the unseen, I would have acquired much good, not wealth. Look, had I knowledge of the unseen, I should have abundance of wealth, multiplied all good. Why wealth? Wealth could protect you from evil touching you? No, good, right? Khair. Khair is not mal, good, wealth. Ooh. Take up. आपका तो इमारती लेडी है ना, उसको आप नहीं मारें, ये खुद मर जाएगी, ऐसे ही पागल हो जाएगी, इसको पागल खाने में भेजेंगे। रामदास तुम क्या बोल रहे हो? हमें देखता, ये तो देहरा है ना, देहरा, इसको आप तन से जुदा नहीं करना। इसका तो सर तन से जुदा रोज़ होता है। और देखता, लेकिन रामदास हमारे शरिया में और हदीत में है कि those who leave Islam kill them. Prophet Muhammad has said it. How? एक देखता, अब हम अगर आप मेरी बात सुने ना, हम उधर आपने मुझे भेजा उधर देहरा के पास, तो ये हमारा जो यूट्यूब है ना, उधर बहुत एक मुस्लिम आया, बहुत आया। क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस एक मुस्लिम नहीं है, अरब है। तो उधर भी हम गया, बिकॉज पॉप फीड, यूट्यूब के फीड में तो एक ऐसा हदीस दिखाया हमें कि वो जो चोरी करते हैं लोग आए थे प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद के पास, चोरी करते हैं, ड्रामा एक्टिंग, आई गोइंग इन थिंग। तो देखता देहरा क्या बोल रही कि पागल हो रही है। तो आपके अल्लाह बर्न करेंगे। मैं कहता हूँ कभी आप ज़रा थो दें, इसको आपने अलाउ किया है ये करने के लिए, ये तो इसको कैंसर है, इसको क्रॉनिक फटीग है, इसका सर तन से जुदा होता है, रोज़ हेडेक होते हैं, एस्पिरिन खाती है, बहुत कंप्लेन करती है। तो अभी नया कोई चीज़, जैसे सूरह नूर आयत में हमने सुना है, इससे पता है, देखता अब हमने देहरा से सुना कि एक नया दीन आपके लिए अल्लाह ने महफूज रखा है, प्रॉमिस किया है। हाँ रामदास, ये तुमने सीखा है ज़हरा से। हाँ, वो इतमाइली इमाम है ना, इतमाइली, इत आइनत आगा खान। हाँ रामदास सुना है। तो वो ज़हरा कह रही थी साबित तलीम से भी लर्न करके, पता करके कि न्यू रिलीजन आपके लिए खुदा ने प्रॉमिस, खुदा रामदास, खुदा नहीं बोलो, अल्लाह बोलो, अल्लाह। माफ़ करना दिखता, मेरा ये ऐसा आदत बुरी है हमारी बहुत। अच्छा देखो रामदास, तुम भी मुझे तोतला कर दोगे, कब से इधर काम कर रहे हो, तुम्हारे तो फादर भी इधर काम करते थे हमारे पापा जाहिद के पास। हाँ जी, इसलिए मैंने तुम्हें रखा है, बर्दाश्त कर रहा हूँ मैं तुम्हें। जी देखता आप, थैंक यू तो मच। तो देखता अब ये तो है ना, ये ताबिर तलीम सूरह नूर आयत 55। और देखता क्रिश्चियन प्रिंट तो बहुत तारे आपने अदीतें पढ़ी हैं, ऐसे अदीतें हैं आपके, बहुत तारे अदीत। तो एक क्या होता है कि तोर ये हमको याद नहीं है रहता है, ये क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस की बड़ी अच्छी मेमोरी है, उसको तो ऐसे थे याद होता है। तो चोर को प्रोफेट मोहम्मद के पास गया और डेजर्ट में उसको डेजर्ट लीविंग टू डाई थीव्स। देखता आप देखें, हम आपको दिखाते हैं, अगर आपके पास टाइम है तो इसका आप दर्द से जुदा नहीं करें, इसका तो रोज ऐसा होता है, سر تن سے جدا ہوتا ہے. نہیں کٹ آف نہیں کیا. دیکھتا اب مجھے وہ عادت نہیں مل رہی ہے. وہ کرسچن پرنس بہت اچھا ہے. اپن کو اتوری اب مجھے تو یاد ہی نہیں رہتا ہے کہ وہ تھیوز آئے تھے اور کیمل اسٹیل کیا. ان کو تو ڈیزرٹ میں رکھ کے ایتا تدا دی. رامداس یہ سزا اپاسٹسی کے لیے نہیں ہے. دی میں جانتا ہوں یہ تدا اپاسٹسی کے لیے نہیں ہے نہ بلیسفیمی کے لیے ہے. لیکن آپ کے لیے ایک نیا رول آپ کیوں نہیں دیکھیں. آپ کے اللہ تو کہتے ہیں کہ یہ برن کریں گے اور کرتے رہیں گے. برن ہوں گے دہنم میں. تو ایسا آپ دیکھیں سورہ نور آیت 55. آپ نا آئینت آگا کان کی طرح کریں. آپ بھی مومن, آپ کے فادر بھی مومن تھے. رامداس یہ ہز ہائنس کا تو ہم نے سنا ہے. آیت بھی تھے دبئی والے شیخ نے ان کو جماعت کے لیے بہت اچھے انسان ہیں. ہاں جی بہت اچھے ہیں. تو ان تو تابر تعلیم تھے. ہم کو پتہ چلا کہ سورہ نور کی آیت 55 رائٹ. اور پھر ڈیزرٹ تھیف نو دیکھیں یہ ہے یا while the prophet was saying something in a gathering, a Bedouin came and asked him, when would the honored doomsday take place? Allah, یہ کیا توری دیکھتا ہم ایسے ہی پڑھ رہے ہیں. I'm here, O Allah's apostle. Then the prophet said, when honesty is lost. یہ پتہ نہیں کس بک سے ہمیں دکھایا ہے. کرسچن پرنس کے پاس آپ کی بڑے سورسز کی بکس ہوتی ہیں. تو ان کو نا ان شارٹ چلے ہم کو نہیں مل رہا ہے. دیکھتا آپ معاف کر دیں. ان کو کیا کہ ڈیزرٹ میں توڑ دیا کہ وہ مر جائے. اور ڈیرا کو تو آپ کو پتہ ہے اس کو تو بالکل یعنی تھوڑا تھا گرمی ہوتی ہے تو اس کا دماغ ایسا سر ایسا پتہ ہے کہتی سر تن سے جدا ہو رہا ہے. دیکھیں آپ کا یہ بھی ہے نمبر 64 نیریٹڈ عبداللہ بن عباس. اب ہم آپ سے عربک بھی سیکھا ہے تو thank you. Take that. Once Allah's apostle gave a letter to a person and ordered him to go and deliver it to the governor of Bahrain. He did so, and the governor of Bahrain sent it to the Khosrows. معاف کرنا ٹھیک تھا مجھے دیکھ طرح پرناؤنس نہیں کرنا آتا ہے. Who read the letter and then tore it to pieces. The sub-narrator Ibn Shihab thinks that Ibn al-Musayyab said that Allah's apostle invoked Allah against them, saying, may Allah tear them into pieces and disperse them all totally. تو یہ بھی ہے بولا ہے کہ کل کرو اپاسٹسی کو. اور پھر یہ بھی ہے کہ جس نے پروفٹ محمد کو اپوز کیا اور ان کے لیٹر کو پھاڑ دیا اس کو خدا پھاڑ دے یعنی پاش کر دے. ہم کو تو ایک زہرا گانا گاتی گگوش کا ایرانی بھی ان کی نس ہے. ای پاش دلم. تو اس کو تو بات ہے. تو یہ طے نہیں ہے کہ اس کو مارے نہیں ہم اس کو تیرا کو زندہ رکھیں. کیپر الائیو دیکھتا ہاں رامداس اچھا دکھا میرے پروفٹ جی آپ کے پروفٹ صلی اللہ اچھا میرے پروفٹ صلی اللہ علیہ وآلہ وسلم نے یہ کہا جی تو یہ تو بہت اچھی بات ہے یہ کب سے کر رہی ہے اور آپ اس کے ساتھ کلیمنٹ رہ رہے ہیں ہم آپ کو ایک اچھی آئیڈیا دیں احتے حدیث ہم نے پڑھے ہیں کہ آپ کے پروفٹ نے ڈیزرٹ میں چھوڑ دیا ایتھے مرنے کے لیے تڑپ تڑپ کے مرے تو یہ زیادہ اچھا ہے کہ پروفٹ کہے کہ کل دوز ہو لیو دا ریلیجن اتنا ان کو آپ کے اللہ نے کہا ہے تو یہ بعد میں دلیں گے برن 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 ان دا فائر ہاں رام داس یہ تو تم نے اچھی بات کہی کہ زہرا کو ایسے ہاں طرف بہت طرف جی دیکھتا اب وہ تو بہت طرف رہی ہے یہ اچھی بات کہی ہے اس نے اپنا رسول اللہ کو ایسے کہا ہے ریلیجن کو ہاں یہ تو بہت اچھی بات ہے ویری گڈ آئیڈیا اور ایک تو یہ جو ہے نا وہ سورہ نور کی آیت ہے اور ہم تو نجت ہیں ہم قرآن تک نہیں کرتے ہیں ہم تو ادھر ایسے آپ کو دکھاتے ہیں ہاں ہاں رام داس ہاں 55 تو یہ آپ اپنا قرآن کھول کے دیکھیں یہ کہتا ہے کہ اللہ had promised those who have believed among you and done righteous deeds دیکھیں یہ آپ کے لیے آپ کیوں اتنے مرحوم ہو جائیں دیکھتا that he will surely grant them succession upon the earth as he granted it to those before them and that he will surely establish for them their new religion their religion یعنی ایسا ہمیں سمجھایا دیرا نے کہ تعلیم تابر نے سمجھایا ان کے لائف ویڈیو پہ ہاں رام داس لیکن یہ ہز ہائنس اسماعیلی امام کیوں اتنے اچھے ہیں یہ میں تم ہمیشہ میرے انٹرفیئر کرتے ہو توری دیکھتا اب میری اتنی بری عادتیں ہیں ہم تو نندت ہیں ہم تو ہندو ہیں ہماری ویسے ہندو سے تو اچھی دوستی ہے مسٹر مودی سے ہاں جی تو یہ جو رام داس از ٹاکنگ ٹو ہز ہائنس شیخ محمد بن دا پریزیڈنٹ آف UAE ابو دھابی فرام ابو دھابی تو دیکھتا اب یہ دہرا نے بولا یہ نیو ریلیجن ہے دیتے تابر تعلیم نے بولا آپ اس کو دیکھیں برابر اتنے آپ مرحوم نہیں ہوں ہاں رام داس یہ تو تم نے صحیح بات کی ہے اچھا تو ہز ہائنس خان تو فور تو بہت اچھا ہے اور ہمارے تو کنگ جارڈن ہمارے دوست ہیں انہوں نے ان کو بلایا اور سب ہاں اب کہا کہ تکفیر ہی نہیں ہونی چاہیے ہم اس کو برابر دیکھیں گے اور پھر دہرا کو زہرا کو ایسی سزا دیں گے کہ وہ مرے اور مرتی نہیں ہے ہاں دیکھتا ایک تو تم نے بہت سیکھا ہے رام داس یہ اپن یوٹیوب پہ ایسے فیڈ میں آیا کرسچن پرنس بہت پھیل گیا ہے ایکس مسلم اگینسٹ اسلام آپ اسٹاپ نہیں کر سکتے ایسا پہلا ہے کبھی تو کرسچن پرنس نے آپ کی تصویر بھی دی ہے ادھر رام داس تم ہنستے میری تصویر دی اچھا کیا خیر کوئی بات نہیں ہے میری تصویر دی آپ پریزیڈنٹ آف UAE ہیں آپ کی تصویر ادھر دی تھی آپ کے والد صاحب کی بھی تفسیر تصویر دی دیتا ہے وہ تھمبنیل میں. تو اپن کو ایسا انٹرسٹ پیدا ہوا کہ جائے تو اپن نے بہت سیکھا ہے. یہ دائرہ بھی کبھی کبھی یہ تو قرآن کو ایسا تھریڈ کیا ہے. تھریڈ رامداس تم کیا بول رہے ہو؟ یعنی یہ ایکس مسلم ہاتھ سے پھر بھی بیچاری خود بھی شریڈنگ ہو رہی ہے. شریڈنگ اس کی. ہاں اچھا بہت اچھا ہونے دو شریڈنگ. میرے پروفٹ اور اسلام اتنا اچھا ہمارا اس کو غلط سلط بول رہے ہیں. they deserve it. تو سورہ اعلیٰ میں ہم نے سیکھا دائرہ کے بھی اور پھر ایک کرسچن بھی آ گئے ہیں عرب. پتہ نہیں آپ تیرین اور ایکس مسلم احمد بھی ہے اور اب کرسچن بھی ہے اور ایتے آ گئے ہیں بہت اگینسٹ اسلام. اگر آپ چاہیں تو آپ اپنے بیٹے میں ان کو سب کو سر تنتے جدا کر دیں. اپن پتہ نہیں ہے دیکھتا کہ یہ امریکہ میں ہے کہاں ہے. یہ آپ کا عرب کنٹری توڑ دیا. یہ بھاگے ہیں ویسٹ میں چھپ رہے ہیں. And to benefit whoever fears Allah will be reminded, but the wretched one will avoid it. دیکھتا معاف کرنا ہماری انگلش بھی اتنی اچھی نہیں ہے. کوئی بات نہیں ہے. تم اچھا ہاتھ نہیں لگا رہا ہے. یہ اسکرین ہے. دیکھتا he who will enter burn in the greatest. یہ تو آخرت میں بھی برن ہوں گے. یہ ایکٹ مسلم اور یہ جو کرسچنس ہیں جو اسلام کے اگینسٹ ٹاکنگ کرتے ہیں. and neither dying there nor living. تو یہ تو دائرہ جو ہے نا آپ کی اماراتی اس کا تو اچھا اگزامپل ہے. یہ تو کہتے بیچاری کہہ رہی کہ مجھے یوتھ نہیں دیا دو مجھے مار ڈالیں. لیکن آپ بہت اچھا کریں کہ دائرہ کو ایگزیکیوٹ نہیں کیا ہے. تو نیدر ڈائنگ نور لیونگ ایگزامپل اچھا ہے دائرہ کا. بہت بار کہہ رہی ہے ہم نیدر ڈائنگ نور لیونگ. ابھی تو اس کو کینسر بھی ہو گیا ہے. اس کا تو کوئی علاج نہیں ہے. وہ کہتی میری گرینڈ آنٹ کہتی تھی کہ اللہ کی لاٹھی میں آواز نہیں ہے لیکن جب لگتی ہے تو بے علاج ہوتی ہے. اچھا ٹھیک ہے رامداس. ہمارا تو شریعہ لیکن آپ دیکھیں آپ کا دریا ہے کہ دریا مجھے پتہ ہے کہ تم توتلے ہو رامداس لیکن تم مجھے اچھے لگتے ہو. دیکھتے آپ تو یہ دیکھیں he has certainly succeeded to purify himself. لیکن جو نہیں پیوریفائی کرے گا تو یہ تو عاقبت میں بھی ایسے مریں گے جئیں گے. ان کی تو کھالیں آئیں گی جائیں گی اور یہ جلتے رہیں گے فیلنگ دا برننگ پین. اب آپ نیا رول نکالیں گے. ان کو ایک مسلم کو ایگزیکیوٹ نہیں کریں. یہ تو بہت آتا نہیں دیتے. ہاں رامداس یہ تو تم نے اچھی بات کی. تو ایسا ہے دیکھتا رامداس. ابھی یہ زہرا نے کیا بولا آج دیکھتا دہرا بہت ساری چیزیں دکھا رہی ہے کہ پروفٹ محمد اسٹولن کیا مطلب اسٹولن؟ یعنی پورا لائٹ بھی اسٹیل کیا ہے، یعنی ایدا دکھا رہی ہے. اچھا یہ دکھا رہی ہے، لیکن بیچاری خود تو اتنی ڈارکنیس میں ہے، ڈپریشن بہت ہے، اندھیرے میں رہتی ہے. اس کے پاس تو کوئی لائٹ ہی نہیں ہے. بیچاری کوشش کرتی ہے کہ ہیلنگ ہو، لیکن دیکھتا بیچاری کی ہیلنگ نہیں ہوتی ہے، بالکل لائٹ نہیں ہے، ایتے ڈم لائٹ میں رہتی ہے. کاکروچ آئے نا ادھر تو اس کو پتہ چلے گا. رات کو اسپائڈرز بھی ہیں. جس فلیٹ میں یہ رہ رہی ہے، ابھی تھوڑا اس کو صاف پتہ نہیں فری میں بھیجا تھا، پھر سے کاپ ویبس نکلتے ہیں اور رہتے ہیں. ان کو کھا رہے ہیں کاکروچ اور اسپائڈرز اور رہتے ہیں نا. بہت اچھا مر رہی ہے، جی نہیں رہی ہے صحیح طرح. چھوڑے یہ لائٹ بولے، یہ تو اپنے تیا کے اگینسٹ بہت بول رہی ہے. آج بہت بولی سوری، یعنی آج تو اپنے تیا کو ٹھیک کر دیا. عید آئینت آقا خان کو بھی بولی کہ یہ تو سمجھتے ہیں یہ اللہ لائٹ آف اللہ ہے، یہ لائٹ آف اللہ. سورہ نور کی آیت میں اللہ نے بولا ہے آئی ایم دا لائٹ، اور یہ تیا بولتے ہیں کہ لائٹ آف اللہ. اس پہ زیادہ امپیتھس دیتے ہیں. تو بولی یہ پاگل ہیں یا کیا ہے؟ آئی مین برابر ڈیلوژن، یعنی کچھ ایسا مینٹل ڈس آرڈر ہے. بولی دنیا کو تو چھوڑ دو، آج تیانگ کو پکڑ رہا ہے کئی طرح، تیرا نہیں. اور پتہ ہے دیکھتا ہمارے تناتن در میں مارتے نہیں ہیں. تو کیا مطلب تمہارا رامداس؟ تو بول رہے ہو کہ تمہارے سناتن دھرم ہمارے اسلام سے کوئی وی آر دا بیسٹ. ہاں دیکھتا میں ایسے نہیں بول رہا ہوں کہ ہمارا ریلیجن دین سناتن دھرم اچھا ہے، ہندو اچھا ہے. میں تو ایسے ہی بات کر رہا تھا. تم بہت باتیں کرتے ہو. دیکھتا لیکن آپ کا ریلیجن تو بہت اچھا ہے. میں نہیں بولا ہے کہ میرا ریلیجن اچھا ہے، میں بس بولا کہ ہمارے ریلیجن دھرم میں مارتے نہیں ہیں. جب ریلیجن توڑ دو، چاہے ہمارے رام کو، ہمارا نام رام ہے، آپ مجھے ننگا کہیں، یہ کہیں وہ کہیں، ہم کچھ نہیں بولتے ہیں. ننگا رام آتا ہے اس کے پاس، تیرا کے پاس، یہ کچھ وہ بھی بولتا ہے کہ میرا پتہ نہیں ان کا جو ماں باپ تھے ان کا نام ننگا رکھا، ننگا رام رکھا، رام کو بھی ننگا کر دیا. لیکن یہ ہندو کچھ نہیں بولتے. ہم تو ایسے بات کرتے ہیں، یعنی بولا نہیں کہ یہ ہمارا ریلیجن اچھا ہے، بالکل ہم نہیں بولا تھا. اچھا رامداس جی ہمارا بیسٹ ریلیجن ہے. تمہارا اگر مارتا نہیں ہے اسے کہ جانتا نہیں ہے کہ یہ کتنا سچا ریلیجن ہے. سچائی کا اہمیت نہیں ہے آپ لوگوں میں، تم لوگ ہندوؤں میں. دیدی دیکھتا اب ہمارے میں تو وہ تو ہمارا دیکھتا اب انڈیا میں، بھارت میں دت کو دائے گود بنا دیتے. آپ بھی جائیں گے بھارت، آپ نے ٹیمپل بنایا ادھر ابو دھابی میں، آپ کو تو گود بنا دیں گے. ایتے بد جانوروں کو گود بنا دیتے ہیں کہتے ہیں. تو ہاں ہمارے یہاں تو کوئی قیمت ہی نہیں ہے تت کی، جو ملا اس کو گود بنا دیتے ہیں. اور رہتے تو جادو وادو بھی بہت کرتے ہیں. ان کا نہ کوئی، ہمارے یہاں تو ہمارے دین میں نہ کوئی ایمان ہے نہ کتے ہے. کتے کو بھی گود بنا دیں گے. ابھی تو منکی گود آپ تو جانتے ہیں، پتہ نہیں کون سی گود ہے، آپ کو بھی گود بنائیں گے. یہ گود کی قیمت نہیں جانتے، ایسٹیمیشن. ہمارے تو بہت خراب ریلیجن ہے، تبھی تو مارتے نہیں ہیں. میں نے تو یہ نہیں کہا کہ اسلام اچھا نہیں، میں نے بس یہ کہا کہ ہمارے ریلیجن میں مارتے نہیں ہیں. اچھا رامداس میں سمجھ گیا. تو یہ دیکھتا ہوں، تو ایسے ہی ان کو مرنے دو. تو بتا رہی ڈارکنیس میں اس کو لائٹ نہیں مل رہی ہے اور بھی اپنے تیاؤں کو کہہ رہی ہے. اور ابھی تو اماموں پہ پڑ گئی ہے. Yes, Zahra has come on her imams that what this is stealing light. اچھا رامداس، تمہارے سے بات کرنے سے تو میں بھی توتلا ہو جاتا ہوں کبھی کبھی. نہیں دیکھتا، آپ توتلے نہیں ہوتے. خدا اللہ آپ کو توری دیکھتا، اللہ آپ کو بڑی عمر دے، عطا رکھے ہیلتھ میں. God bless you, your country, your people, your family much, always. تو اور یہ کیا کر رہے ہیں؟ دیکھتا آپ، اگر آپ کی طبیعت خراب نہیں ہو جائے، ویسے تو زہرا کی روز طبیعت بہت خراب رہتی ہے، بہت پین میں رہتی ہے. ایکسیپٹ ہی نہیں کر رہے وہ ٹاک میں چیزیں نہ ٹاک. کہتی مجھے بہت پین ہوتا ہے. تو اگر آپ کی طبیعت خراب نہیں ہو جائے، اور ادھر تو آپ کے ابھی ہمیں بتا رہی تھی زہرا کے دادا کویسچن پوچھنے سے بھی طبیعت خراب ہو جائے. تو آپ دادا کویسچن نہیں پوچھیں. ویسے میں آپ کو کہنے والا تھا کہ آپ نے ایسی حدیثیں ہمیں کرسچن پرنس دکھاتا ہے کہ پتہ نہیں، ہم کو تو اچھی آتی ہے. دیکھتا اب اگر پرانی مانے ہم آپ کو بولے کہ حضرت موسیٰ نہا رہا ہے، کپڑے راک لے کے جا رہا ہے، بھاگ رہا ہے، پتھر کپڑے کو حضرت موسیٰ کے کپڑے لے کے گیا، بھاگ گیا. پھر وہ باہر نکلا ننگا، یعنی ابھی ننگا موسیٰ بھی ہو گیا. کیا بولا رامداس؟ ایسا نہیں ہو سکتا ہے. یہ کرسچن پرنس کون ہے، کہاں ہے؟ دیکھتا اب یہ پتہ نہیں ہے، یہ تو اپنی نقل بھی نہیں دکھاتا ہے. بولتا ہے کہ بہت اگلی ہے، میرے سامنے نہیں آؤ، میں اتنا اگلی. پتہ نہیں کتنے دن نہاتا بھی نہیں ہوگا، بدبو نکلتی ہوگی. اس کو چھوڑ دیں اس کو. لیکن ایک اگر اپنے حدیث اپنی یہ حضرت موسیٰ، میں آپ کو دکھاتا ہوں ادھر سرچ کر کے کہ موسیٰ راک رننگ وتھ. دیکھتا اب اگر آپ کو برا نہیں، آپ نے یہ حدیث نہیں پڑھی ہیں؟ نہیں، ہمارے مفتی نے کہا کہ ہمیں پڑھنے کی ضرورت نہیں ہے. تو آپ تھوڑا پڑھیں. ایسے دیکھتا اب آپ کے فرینڈ کراؤن پرنس آف سعودی عربیہ بھی رومر حارث سلطان ایکس مسلم پاکستانی ہم کو بولا ہے انہوں نے کہ پتہ ہے افواہیں پھیلائی ہیں کران پرنس، یہ ایکس مسلمس نے، کہ آپ کے دوست ہز ہائنس کران پرنس محمد بن سلمان بھی ایتھیسٹ ہو گیا ہے. دیکھتا آپ. اچھا رامداس، تم مجھے یہ دکھاؤ، یہ کیا بکواس کر رہے ہیں ادھر. یہ یوٹیوب پہ ایتے پاگل آ گئے ہیں، پتہ نہیں کہاں سے ان کو پاگل پن لگ گیا ہے، سمجھ میں نہیں آتا ہے میرے. اور دکھا، ہم کو دکھایا بالکل ادھر ویڈیو اسٹریم پہ چلا کے سعودی کران پرنس محمد بن سلمان کا، کہ وہ بولتا ہے کہ زیادہ حدیث ہم ختم کر دیں گے، نہیں لاؤ. ہاں یہ تو نہیں، میرے دوست نے تو مجھے کبھی یہ نہیں بولا ہے رامداس. یہ انہوں نے فیک ویڈیو نہیں بالکل، یعنی وہ لگتا ہے بیٹھا ہوا ہے اور وہ سعودی عربین رپورٹر جرنلسٹ کے ساتھ بیٹھا ہوا ہے اور عربک میں بات کر رہے ہیں. مجھے تو نہیں بتایا ہز ہائنس محمد بن سلمان ابھی میں اس کو فون کر کے دیکھوں گا کہ یہ صحیح چل رہا ہے یا یہ سب غلط ان کے بارے میں بول رہے ہیں. اچھا ٹھیک ہے، میں نے تو آپ کو بتا دیا ہے کہ ہم کو کیا کیا یہ ایکس مسلمز دکھاتے ہیں ویڈیوز ایسے. سو ونس موزز ونٹ، یہ مل گیا، دیکھتا آپ آنترنگ اطلاع میں ملا ہے. ابھی ہم تائی البخاری میں جا رہے ہیں. یہ 3404 ہے. یہ نیریٹڈ بائی ابو ہریرہ، یعنی اور پتہ ہے کرسٹن پرنس اور یہ تب یہ بولتے ہیں نہیں یہ دیرہ تو ہے نا، دیرہ ہم کو بولی ادھر اپنے چینل پہ کہ یہ ابو ہریرہ مطلب ہے فادر آف کیٹ، بلی کا فادر ہے، اس کا یہ نام ہے. ہم تو بلیوں کو گاڈ بنائے اینیمل کو، لیکن آپ کا یہ لگتا ہے کہ اس کو یہ کیوں فادر آف کیٹ ہے، ایتے بولتے ہیں. یہ چیا، یہ ایک چیا بھی ہے، رائٹ. اوہ ہاں یہ شیعہ. اچھا، ابو ہریرہ کو بھی نہیں چھوڑا ہے. جی رامداس جی دیکھتا اب تو نیریٹڈ بائی ابو ہریرہ فادر آف، تم چھوڑو. اچھا توری دیکھتا. Abu Huraira, Allah's messenger said that the Prophet Moses was a shy person and he used to cover his body completely because of his extensive shyness. One of the children of Israel heard him by saying he covers his body in this way only because of the some defect in his skin, either leprosy or scrotal hernia, or he has some other defect. یہ تم کیا پڑھ رہے ہو؟ میں آپ کے دیکھتا، میں آپ کے تائی بخاری سے پڑھ رہا ہوں 3404. یہ تو میں نے کبھی نہیں دیکھا ہے. ہاں تو یہ میرا مفتی ہمارا بڑا، انہوں نے تو ہمیں یہ بتایا نہیں. ہاں دیکھتا بھی، یہ تو ڈاکٹر ووڈ ہے نا، ڈیوڈ ووڈ بھی، یہ کرسچن ہے. یہ بھی ایک ویڈیو نکالا کہ ان کے جو ریلیجس اسکالرز ہیں یہ دودھ بولتے ہیں، ان کو نہیں دکھاتے ہیں، چھپاتے ہیں حدیث. اچھا مجھے دیکھنے دو یہ کیا ہے. تم پڑھو تو میں تھوڑا کپ کر کے پڑھتا ہوں. گیو می مائی گارمنٹ ٹل ہی ریڈ دا اسٹون سے موزز. موزز بات لے رہا ہے He took off his clothes and put them on a stone and started taking a bath. When he had finished the bath, he moved towards his clothes so as to take them, but the stone took his clothes and fled. Moses picked up his stick and ran after the stone, saying, "Oh, stone, give me my garment," till he reached a group of Bani Israel who tore him naked then. Tore him naked. तो देखता अब ये ब्लास्फेमी नहीं है आदत मूसा के अगेंस्ट कंस्पिरिटी. ये हमें कभी इनके बाइबल में तुमने बहुत सीखा है रामदास जी. मैंने तो इसलिए कि इतने इतने एक्ट मुस्लिम आगे हमारा कसूर नहीं है. और ये बोलते हैं कि प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को ख़राब कहने अगर ऐसा हदीस बनाओ तो वो तो नहीं बनाते हदीस. कुछ प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को बोलो तो मार डालते हैं ब्लास्फेमी में. वो कह रहे थे एक्ट मुस्लिम और ये हिंदू हमारे ऐसे कुछ पागल पता नहीं क्या समझते हैं अपने आप को. और फिर क्रिश्चियन अरब पता नहीं आप इजिप्शियन को अरब समझते हैं या नहीं. अभी एक मोहम्मद आयात भी आया उसने कहा एपिंग और पता नहीं क्या प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद के बारे में बहुत ख़राब बातें की हैं. देखता आप कि वो रेपिस्ट था और ऐसा था. तफिया बिन ओई को तोड़ा नहीं उसने लाइक उनके साथ तो वो क्या बोलते हैं 3 महीना कितना महीना इद्दत में रहता है. वो इद्दत में ही नहीं रहने दिया उसको. इद्दत में रहती है. तुमने बहुत सीखा है रामदास जी. क्या लिखा है ये देखें. देखता ये हज़रत मूसा के बारे में आपके प्रॉफिट ने क्या लिखा है. ये तो जूइश डूइट बुक्स में नहीं मिलते हैं. Now Sheikh Saab has gone into some reverie, serious thinking. ऐसा तो फिर एक्ट मुस्लिम बोलते हैं कि ये जो कंफर्म हो रहा है आपकी लेकिन उनके बुक्स तो चेंज हो गए हैं. हाँ देखता नहीं. उन्होंने डॉक्टर डेविड वुड ने बोला कि उन्होंने अपने मुंह के ताद चेंज किए. वो करेक्ट किया. बोला कि हम करेक्ट कर रहे हैं. तुम लोगों के इन लोगों के लाइक मुसलमानों की ट्रांसलेशन समझ. ये क्या कहते हैं कि हाथ से इन्होंने चेंज किया है. ओह अच्छा रामदास हो. तो ये है जी. हाँ देखता भी है मामला बहुत बुरा है. ये क्रिश्चियन डॉक्टर डेविड वुड भी ये बहुत अच्छा दिल का आता है. और क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस भी दिल का आता है लेकिन मुँह का तो रहता है पते तो रहते थे बोलता है. ज़हरा दहरा तो वो तो बहुत पागल लड़की है औरत. वो तो मर रही है. बोलती है डीमंस उसे अटैक कर. अच्छा है एक्ट मुस्लिम एक्ट दिया हो गई. लेकिन हम रामदास शियाओं को नहीं लेकिन मेरी माँ तो हाँ नुसरत बेगम तो हाँ आपकी माँ तो आपकी वालदा तो नुसरत बेगम की दोस्त थी ना. नुसरत बेगम तो तिया थी तो. अच्छा रामदास हाँ मैं कभी मैंने ऐसा देखा विकिपीडिया में तो तिया आपको अच्छे नहीं लगते. लेकिन आपकी वालिद साहिबा यानी शेख हर हाइनस ये मैंने क्या लिखा है नुसरत भुट्टो लिखना चाहिए मुझे. वो आती थी ना हम देखता था. तो आपको तिया पसंद नहीं है. वो बहुत तारा अभी तो आपके अगेंस्ट बहुत तारा लिखा है. तिया को तो आप तोड़ दें. आप دنیوں کے اگینسٹ ان ایکس مسلموں نے جو باتیں کہی ہیں وہ آپ کی طبیعت خراب ہو جائے گی دیکھتا ہوں. دیا ہے دیا تھی ہاں رامداس دیا تھی ادھر لکھا نہیں ہے. کہ نصرت بھٹو جی شیعہ تھی دیا تھی. ایک منٹ میں تھوڑا دیکھوں ادھر. یہ تو آپ کی والدہ صاحب کی دوست تھی نا. ہاں اور ابھی تو ریسنٹلی دھائی کلفان نے بھی ایسا لکھا ہے آپ کو ڈونکی سمجھتے ہیں یہ ایرانی تھیا عربس کو. بتا رہا ہوں ان کا دوست تھیا گیا ایران کو پڑھنے کے لیے ریلیجس اسٹڈیز کے لیے گیا. اس کے بھی دروازے کے باہر بیکاز عرب تھا 100%. اور دائی کلفان نے ایکس پلیٹ میں یہ لکھا ہے کہ بائی گاڈ میری دوست شیعہ دوست نے یہ لکھا ہے. اور سنا ہے کہ تیک راتد تم ابھی زیادہ بات نہیں کرو رامداس. یعنی ہم نے ایسا سنا ہے معاف کرنا لیکن کہ تیک راتد کا راشد شیخ راشد ہاں ان کا رائٹ ہینڈ بھی دیا تھا. ایسا تم نے ایسا غلط سنا ہے تم نے شاید. یہ افواہیں ہیں. تو دیا اور تنی کے بارے میں ہم نے یہ سنا دہرہ دواد میں کوشش کی کہ ہم کو پتہ ہے اپن کو سمجھ میں نہیں آتا. دیکھتا تم پھر جب رامداس تم بہت پیتے ہو تو پھر تم اپن بہت کرتے اپنی ممبئی کی. جی دیکھتا ہمیں معاف کرتے ہیں. کل رات کو ہم نے بہت پی لی تھی. سوری معاف کریں. کیا کریں بہت ڈر گئی رات کو. ابھی ایسا تو ہاں ہم سمجھتے ہیں کوئی بات نہیں ہے ہمارا. لیکن دیکھتا اب آپ کے فادر تو بہت ہیومینیٹیرین تھے ہمارے لیے. ہمارے فادر کو بہت دیا بہت اچھا رکھا. ہندوؤں کے لیے آپ بہت اچھے ٹیمپل بھی ابھی بہت اچھا بنایا ہے. تو بیک گراؤنڈ ادھر نصرت بھٹو جی کے دیکھ رہے ہیں. تو مجھے تو لگتا ہے کہ دہرہ کو بھی یہ الزائمر تم ادھر لکھا ہے میں الزائمر ڈیزیز اللہ بچارے آپ کے مدر کی دوست کو ہو گئی تھی. دہرہ کو بھی کچھ ایسے ہی ہے لیکن یہ کوشش کرتی ہے یہ آتی ہے کوئی اسٹاپ نہیں کرتا ہے. الزائمر ڈیزیز ہو یا الزائمر ڈیزیز ہو اس کو ایسا لگتا ہے کہ ایک کرامت یعنی ہوتا ہے یہ دہرہ کو. Her father was the wealthy businessman Persian Hariri family Isfahan Ramdas. Didi. Her mother was from Kurdistan, totally of the Rabat, the family. ادھر دیا تو لکھا مسلم کلچر آتا ہے انڈین مسلم. اچھا یہ نہیں پتا کہ پہلے تو تھا لکھا تھا کہ دیا تھی کہ لیکن چلیں اس کو توڑ دیتے ہیں. تو اور کون سی حدیث توبہ توبہ کرے دیکھتا یعنی میں تم ہنس رہے ہو پھر سے رامداس دیکھتا اب آپ کی طبیعت خراب ہوتا ہے اگر ہم آپ بہت ایسا ہم بول نہیں سکتے آپ کے اچھا اچھا رامداس ٹھیک ہے تو پھر آپ کو جو ہے نا وہ تربت وربت چاہیے ہوگا پلانا ہوگا ہم آپ کے ہیلتھ کا بہت خیال رکھتے ہیں یہ ایکٹ مسلم کو کوئی خیال نہیں ہے کہ ہمارے دیکھتا آپ کی ہیلتھ خراب ہو سکتی ہے تو یہ یعنی رامداس تم کہہ رہے ہو کہ اگر میں اپنی حدیث پڑھوں گا تو میری ہیلتھ خراب ہو جائے گی ہاں دیکھتا ایسا ہی کچھ ہے ایسا ہی کچھ ہے رامداس ہاں جی اچھا شیخ صاحب has gone into a reverie اب میں اپنے دوست سلمان بن محمد کو فون کرتا ہوں اچھا دیکھتا ہم چلے ہمیں اجازت ہو جی جی تم لوگوں کو سب کو اجازت ہے تم لوگ جاؤ ٹھیک ہے دیکھتا اب ہم جاتے ہیں پھر آئیں گے آپ کو جب آپ بلائیں گے ہم حاضر اور ایسے تو پھر ہم حاضر یعنی آپ کا حضرت ہم تو آپ کے لیے ہمیشہ حاضر ہیں رامداس تم کیا بول رہے ہو ارے دیکھتا اب ہم نے اتنا ہم کو حضرت کا میننگ بھی ایسا سمجھ میں آیا تو دیکھیں آپ نے ہمیں حضرت کر جی نہیں رامداس تم حضرت نہیں ہو تو دیکھتا اب یہ حضرت کی میننگ کیا ہوتی ہے تمہیں لگتا ہے کہ عادت بری ہو گئی ہے تب بھی آپ مجھے بلائیں گے ہم تو حاضر ناظر ہونا چاہتے ہیں جیسے اس ہائنس آ خان حاضر ناظر ہیں امام ایک تو تم نے میرا اتنا دماغ خراب کر دیا ہے پتہ نہیں دیکھا ہاں اور تو اور دیکھتا اب یہ ہاں آنریفک کی پریزنس اپیرنس یعنی دیکھتا اب آپ کے ریلیجن میں پریزنس اپیرنس رامداس مجھے وہ آیت یاد آ رہی ہے جی دیکھتا بھلائی کے زیادہ کویسچنز نہیں پوچھو ورنہ بلیورس کو ہاں ہاں دیکھتا اب یہی تو ہم آپ کے ہیلتھ کے لیے یہ آیت ابھی ابھی تیرا نے کچھ اپنے لائف اسٹریم پہ دی تھی مجھے بھی یاد ہے صرف پانچ 101 O you who believe, ask not questions about things which, if made plain to you, may cause you trouble. But if you ask about things when the Quran is being revealed, دیدی دیکھتا اب میں تو تیری طرح پڑھ بھی نہیں سکتا میرا تو جبرا دکھ رہا ہے انگلش بہت ڈیفیکلٹ بہت سخت لینگویج ہے اور تو اور صرف 5 آیت 102 میں لکھا ہے کہ a people asked much before you then they became thereby disbelievers تو ہم آپ کو چھوڑ دیتے ہیں ابھی آپ جائیں آرام کریں سوری ہائنس کراؤن پرنس محمد بن سلمان کو آپ فون کریں ہم جاتے ہیں اچھا ٹھیک ہے جی پھر ہم حاضر ہوں گے اگر جب آپ جائیں گے تھینک یو سو مچ تو اینڈ Dara's mind has gone crazy. Or then we have here now, what do we have? So drama has ended. 1 hour. Thank you for the likes. So thank you so much. I do not pretend to be blameless for man's very soul. Okay. So this is Surah Yusuf, ayat 53, and Surah 5, ayat 105, or you have believed upon you is yourselves. Those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided. Right? So, ऐसा है कि what it is that when you have maybe we should read this in I forgot content. Oh, the like देखें we're going to Quran.com on this Surah 5 ayat Surah 5 Surah Maida. Oh God. And when it is said to them, come to what Allah has revealed, the messengers say to the messenger, they say, sufficient for us is that upon which we found our fathers. Even though the fathers knew nothing, ऐसा तो नहीं है ये रामदास तो मेरे अंदर क्यों फंस गए हो देरा अपन को ये नहीं पता देरा कि why I have been stuck. When it is said to them, come to what God has sent down, and to the messenger, they say, what we inherited from our forefathers is good enough for us. Very good. So, Ramdas, he's quite a hypocrite, coming to me saying, very good, very good. Udhar dekht aap ke he goes to Sheikh Sahab and he's really against. Oh, you have believed, upon you is yourselves. So, God, एक मिनट ये खुदा है या तो I wanted to see the commentary. Oh, you have believed that that approach. इसको देखें इसको तेरा दी इसको देखें हमने आपको थोड़ा बताया है हाँ रामदास thank you you have saved me from being executed di Dera di. So now what is the commentary of this? What is stressed here is that this is Maududi's commentary. What is stressed here is that rather than occupying himself unduly with examining faults in the belief and conduct of others, a man should pay greater attention to a critical examination of his own conduct. ये तो मुसलमान कहाँ करते हैं नहीं रामदास ये मुसलमान तेरा दी अभी आप भी मेहताते थे तो देखो what is stressed here is that rather than occupying himself unduly with examining faults in the belief, like in your own belief, believers को ये कहा गया है, and conduct of others, यानी others may be disbelievers. A believer should pay greater attention to a critical examination of his own conduct. His primary concern should be with his own faith and conduct. ये तो दिया करते हैं ना तेरा दी हाँ ये हमारे शिया बहुत ऐसे करते थे ना क्वेश्चन करते थे सुनियों को ना मुझे If a man is himself obedient to God, observes his duties, यानी personal रखो religion को, you do your own thing. जैसे rumors are spreading against Shias and their practices, and they've added things to this religion, or so we didn't care about that. Why should we care? Because there were false rumors. We knew that we didn't fabricate anything, so we used to keep quiet and just turn to God, see how our personal rituals, what obedience to God is, observe our duties, and and to His creatures, including his duty to promote what is good and forbid what is evil. Ziyarat warisa is the greatest thing, like, oh Abdullah, assalamu alaikum, this, that, you forbade evil, and hum to daman interest kare, Imam Hussain, Ziyarat warisa. So following Imam Hussain, may we never like pray like we used to pray, may we never for allow evil and promote evil, and the other way around for this. So who could be more worthy than what Imam Hussain was doing? So we entrust ourselves to him, and lives according to the dictate of righteousness and honesty. He has fulfilled his obligation, and if others persist either in false beliefs or in moral corruption, their errors cannot harm him. This verse in no way means that a man should care only for his own salvation and should remain unconcerned with the reform of others. Thoda dawa wawa bhi karna pade. You have to do. Abu Bakr removed this conception in one of his sermons when he remarked, "You recite this verse but interpret it erroneously." Ooh. So you see some Muslims of that time, you see, this is the thing, Shias, you see there's a lot of contradictions. And there's the way for erroneous interpretations. Even Muslims of that time were erroneously misinterpreting this ayat. I've heard the Messenger of Allah say that when people see corruption but do not try to change it, and when they see a wrongdoer commit wrong but do not prevent him from doing so, it is not unlikely that God's chastisement will seize them all. By God, it is incumbent on you that you bid what is good and forbid what is evil, or else God will grant domination upon you to those who are the worst among you. They will greatly chastise you, and then when you, the ye bichare do tiyas hai na, these Shias, they have been dominated because they've kept quiet, thinking of this verse. When Abu Bakr has corrected his followers, what has Imam Ali told? Najul Balagha is full of writing letters and correcting Muawiyah, saying, but that's all we can do. But not to go kill them if they don't reform. What do you say? Should we punish them like the city, Medina, Surah, at that time, Surah 33, ayat 60 to 61. So there's a little bit of contradictions here, which the Sunnis think they have they have worked it out properly, no contradiction. If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease and those who spread rumors in Al-Madinah do not cease, we will surely incite you against them. Then they will not remain your neighbors therein except for a little. See, Dera, Allah में कुछ contradiction. हाँ रामदास, ये तो तुमने सही कहा. तो ये तुनी समझते हैं कि अबू बकर ने उनको रेक्टिफाई किया है, और ये तिया समझते हैं कि हम तय है, इमाम अली ने और इमामत ने हमें तय किया है. कहते अभी ये साइंस आगा कान कर रहा है ना, मारता नहीं किसी को, ये तो बिल्कुल भी प्रैक्टिस में नहीं है, बिल्कुल फार 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 अवे फ्रॉम हिज साइंस आगा एंड इट्स माइंड प्रैक्टिस, जो इनके ग्रेट ग्रैंडफादर ने किया. If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease in Medina accursed wherever they are found, seized and massacred completely. ہاں تیرا، ہاں رامداس، دیکھو یہ کیا ہے، تو دونوں deluded ہے. ہاں یہ تو ہے، تو نیچ بھی deluded ہے، چیاز بھی deluded ہے. کوئی وہ ایسا انٹرپریٹ کرتا ہے کہ بولو ہی نہیں کچھ اس آیت کو. یہ کون سی آیت ہے؟ سورہ میدہ آیت 105. یہ او یو ہیو بلیوڈ اپون یو از یور سیلوز دوز ہو گو آن ایسٹرے ول ناٹ. ارے ایک تو اور ایک صلاح الدین آتا تھا ادھر نا، تیرا دی. ہاں ہاں رامداس ادھر صلاح الدین آتا تھا. میں بھی توتلی ہو گئی ہوں تمہاری تیزی. کوئی بات نہیں، وہ دیکھتا آپ بھی ایسے ہی کہتے ہیں کہ طوطلوں کے ساتھ رہنا. ہاں ویسے کرمنلز کے ساتھ رہنا تو کرمنل بھی ہو سکتے ہیں. تو کیا کریں، مار دیا جائے کہ چھوڑ دیا جائے، بول تیرے ساتھ کیا سلوک کیا جائے. یہ ہمارا انڈین مووی کا ٹانگ ہے، ٹانگ سانگ. بھی تیرا دیا میں دیکھتا آپ نے تھوڑا، ہم آئے ہیں واپس. تم آپ کر رہی ہو یہ؟ ہاں 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 رامداس میں یہ کر رہی ہوں، ابھی تک لگی ہوئی ہوں اس پہ. اوہ ہو. اینڈ تو ہم لوگ تو ایسے ہی کرتے تھے، دیا شیعہ یعنی. ہاں ادھر تو لکھا ہے کہ those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided. ادھر لکھا ہے مار ڈالو، پکڑ کے مار ڈالو، kill them. I don't understand this. تو یہ تو بڑا کنفیوزنگ ہے. یہ دیکھیں یہ ڈائنر اسماعیلیز ہمارے رامداس دیکھو ادھر بیچارے 12 شیعز بھی آتے. 12 شیعز are like this. Ismaili Shias more even so. Now which one to take? ایسے کریں کہ ہم نا وہ نکالیں گے پیپر میں. ہاں اگر سورہ 33 آیت 60 to 61 آ گیا تو یعنی تب مر گئے. یہ تو نہیں دیتا کچھ ایکسٹریمت کرتے. اگر دیکھتا آپ نے میرا ادھر تن لیا نا تیرا دی ادھر مار ڈالے گا. They shall be cursed from all around and they shall be ruthlessly killed wherever they are found, seized. Wherever they are seized. اور ایک اور وہ نہیں آپ نے دکھائی تھی تیرا دی، ہاں رامداس میں نے دکھائی تھی ادھر کہ he does not take captives. تو سیز تو ہو گیا تو کیپٹیو نہیں لیا. کیپٹیو کہاں لیا تیرا دی؟ آپ دیکھیں ان بیچاروں کو تو کیپٹیوٹی کا وہ نہیں ملا، ڈانس نہیں ملا، but beat them and kill them ruthlessly. اور ادھر کہہ رہا ہے ان کا اللہ that Prophet Muhammad not take captivity, captives. ہاں ہاں تیرا دی until he has done great deal of fighting on land. تو رامداس جی آپ کو تو میں کچھ دے نہیں سکتی ہوں، آپ نے تو میری لائف بچائی ہوئی ہے. مجھے تیرا دی کچھ نہیں چاہیے، مجھے تو دیکھ بہت دے رہے ہیں لیکن نہیں مجھے کچھ، لیکن آپ نے تو میرے ہم تیرا دی ہم نہیں لیتے. دان بتانے کے لیے نہیں لیتے. رامداس یہ تو آپ کا مہان، آپ بہت مہان ہیں اس کا مطلب ہے. ہمارے دین میں ایسا نہیں ہے کہ ہم جان بچائیں اور پھر اس کے لیے کوئی ریوارڈ لیں. یہ تو ہمارا دھرم ہے، دھرم سناتن دھرم ہے. This is the established way of Allah with those who passed on before, and you will not find in the way of Allah any change. پتہ نہیں کیا ہے ادھر، میرے تو سمجھ میں نہیں آتا ہے. یعنی یہ بتارے کیپٹیو نہیں بنے، ادھر پکڑو اور اس کو ختم کر دو، ٹیتھ کر دو، یعنی نو یعنی کل کر دو، ٹیتھ کرو اور کل. کیپٹیو کا ٹائم ہی ادھر نہیں دیا ہے. ہاں. اور وہ صلاح دین کیا بول رہے؟ صلاح دین بول رہے تھے، مجھے یاد نہیں، ابھی میں بھول گئی. وہ کیا پوائنٹ تھا جو بھول گیا. میں بھی بھول گیا، تیرا تھی، میں بھی بھول گیا. یہ دیکھا اتنے کانٹرڈکشن، سو مینی کانٹرڈکشنز. رامداس یہ کیا کریں گے ہم، کیسے مسلمانوں کو دکھائیں گے؟ یہ ایک بھی کانٹرڈکشن نہیں دیکھتے. آتے ہیں اور کہتے ہیں کچھ کانٹرڈکشن تو ہے ہی نہیں. پھر تیا تنی میں ایسا کانفلکٹ، ہاں. پھر شیعہ سنی میں ایسا کانفلکٹ. شیعہ یہ نہیں سمجھ سکتے ہیں کہ یہ مسلمان ہمیں مارے کیوں. تھوڑا لیکن مجھے نہیں لگتا کہ اپنے اللہ کو یہ بلیم کرتے ہیں نا. یہ قرآن کی آیتوں کو بلیم نہیں کرتے. اور میں پھنس گئی ہوں ان کے سینڈوچ بیچ میں کہ بابا یہ اللہ ہے جو بلیم ہو، یہ فالس اللہ ہے، یہ فالس ریلیجن ہے. ادھر کہیں کیا لکھا ہے، کہیں کیا لکھا ہے. پھر ایک اور اب دیکھیں، اب جیسے فار یو یور سیلف رائٹ. اب بیچارے یہ ڈرے ہوئے سورہ ممتحانہ کی آیت، بلیورز، کہ یا اللہ ڈونٹ میک اس اے ٹیسٹ فار دیز ممتحانہ. یا اللہ، یا بھگوان، یا رام، یہ کیا ہے، کیا ہے؟ I don't know what this is really. They have excellent pattern in Abraham, not to start hatred and enmity. Abraham and his followers did against tum log polytheists, religious. Our Lord, do not make us a test for the unbelievers and forgive us. اب ادھر یہ پڑھ رہے ہیں، یہ بلیورز ہی ہیں، یہ نئے بلیورز ہیں یا یہ ابراہیم کے پیپل ہیں. یہ پتہ نہیں کیا ہے، مجھے تو سمجھ میں نہیں آتا ہے. I do not understand کہ یہ قرآن یہ ہے کیا. شاید پھر ہمیں بولیں گے رامداس کے خدا نے ان کی آنکھیں بند کر دی ہیں، بلائنڈ کر دی. ہاں یعنی ہاں رامداس بلائنڈ کر دیا ہے، ڈیف کر دیا ہے، گونگا ڈم کر دیا ہے. ڈم ویسے ہم ڈم تو نہیں ہیں، ہم اپنی فنگر تو اٹھا سکتے ہیں، پھر یو کین ناٹ ٹاک. لیکن آپ تو صحیح بات کریں، تیرا نہیں. آپ کو ابھی تک اللہ نے دم نہیں کیا ہے. اس اللہ نے بلائنڈ بھی نہیں کیا ہے. دیکھ تو سکتی ہیں آپ، تو تنی بھی دیکھ سکتے ہیں اور دیا بھی دیکھ سکتے ہیں، لیکن تب کا اینگل ڈفرینٹ دیکھنے کا ہے. اس کو تو پھینک دیں. او رامداس ایسے نہیں کہو، تمہیں بلاسفیم، کبھی پاکستان جانا ہی نہیں، تم ایجپٹ بھی نہیں جانا. یہ سمجھ میں نہیں آتا ہے، میرا تو در تکرار ہے. سر جو تیرا چکرائے یا دل ڈوبا جائے. ویسے رامداس تمہارا نام تو وہ ہونا چاہیے، جانی واکر. चलो चले अभी ये तो ऐसा है. Thank you. Please see this. Oh my God, from here to there, there to here. So I'll try to make notes when I'm well. Lately, I've been kind of like having withdrawal symptoms or something. So very, very negative feelings and wanting to scream, shout, very bad. Increasing. Oh, you have belief. Oh, you believe. So ये सूर्य मैदा में जाने से मैं तो और भी दिमाग. Why did I? बाहरा कह दिया. For बाहरा तेरा दी. हाँ बाहरा. So light. You see Shias. What you concentrate much on, give emphasis much to, and what the Sunnis give emphasis much to, extremists. This is a very dangerous book also. It should be. And what they invent. Bahira jo tha na. So he was, see, he had the book. So thank God we have Wikipedia and all this screen. Baba Musalman हमें माफ करो. तो God, what this? तो हम आए हैं आपका दिमाग ठीक करने, हमारा दिमाग खराब हो गया. So Bahira monk named Bahira learns the descriptions of the Prophet to come from a book. We don't know which book this is. Handed down through generations, forefathers. तो इधर अल्लाह बाहरा को अल्लाह कुछ नहीं कहता है, लेकिन और वो तो पहचान गया प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को, but he recognized Prophet Muhammad through the book he had. His forefathers had ancestry, right? This you get it, or you can I read this again? It is very late now, but in the daytime, look, like walls are kind of thin here. A book handed down through generations. Unnamed book, no title given. ये तुमने पढ़ी? हम पढ़ा या पढ़ी कहते हैं? I don't know, let's talk in English. Oh my God, a monk by the name of Bahira learns the descriptions of the इधर Prophet Muhammad को पहचाना, तो इस बुक के बारे में क्या बोलेंगे आप? ना नाम अता नहीं, पता नहीं है अभी. Learns the descriptions of the Prophet to come from a book handed down through generations. And here where Bahira in Surah Maida ayat 103 is mentioned, Bahira as Bahira done. Where is it now? Surah Maida. Oh, it's way up there. So much for searching. And so, here we are. And the next ayat, and when it is said to them, come to what Allah has revealed, and to the messenger, they say sufficient for us is that upon which we found our forefathers. Now Bahira had the book that his forefathers had handed over to him from his forefathers, which is unnamed. And now you'll say that whole thing is, but it is from your Islamic books. We didn't say anything. We're just telling you what is there. So this is my search. This is my way of searching and researching. And now can we believe in the Muslim Islamic sources, history? Because you see, we have to, if anything we can find that's after the contradictions I've shown you and things, so many fallacies in the Quran and problems, unambiguous, like unclear and disorderly and contradictions and crookedness and open to interpretations, even from your own, they get wrong, they erroneously interpreted. Abu Bakr just, we found that problem, so many problems in the Quran. So can we trust in the Islamic histories? That's why we have to take out, try to, how we have to do the research to see it was already it's been established by proof from Quran ayats that This messenger was a false messenger. And he's stealing from here and there. That's why you see the Ismailis and the other Muslims have missed, and they have realized the true meaning of Surah Nur, ayat 55. So that ayat may be coming from somewhere else. That's why you say that the Muslims say that their religion is completely different. It's not us. They don't stand up even for prayer. These are the problems that the Muslims have been facing against each other because of this Quran. Because the Islam, because these ayats were stolen from polytheism, maybe a book Bahira had, and he tried to emulate that prophet that Bahira had a book on. Maybe a polytheist chief. They say he's a Christian monk, but I'm not too sure about that. Who he was, this Bahira. And yet, Bahira is mentioned. Bahiratan as Bahira. And you know about even Hazrat Yahya, the Quran ayat, that against Christianity, that monasticism was not, it was an invention, was not endorsed by God, which they practiced and they didn't even practice it properly. But then we see that about Hazrat Yahya, it says that he kept away from, this is how he kept away, refrained. Hazrat Yahya, right? Yahya. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Refrained from something like this, like from women in brackets. Quran ayat. I just want to search it. Like, and then there's another Quran ayat which says monasticism. Like it's you see, staying away from women, not getting married, is a part of monasticism. As for those of your women who commit, where is that Yahya Hazrat Abbas? Hazrat Yahya? He refrained himself. This, why isn't it giving me Yahya? Hazrat Yahya refrained, yeah. Refined. Sorry, I got it wrong. Yahya spelling, refrained. He had a neighbor, Odas. So these kind of problems in the Quran we have that I'm showing you, and both Shias and Sunnis, both of you are wrong. He remained chaste throughout his life. Chaste meaning he refrained from any form of wrongdoing and his behavior was spotless. Let's see, where's the ayat? Oh, Zakaria, where do we give you? So he remained chaste, meaning he didn't get married also, right? But we can't look in the Bible because you'll see they've changed the Bible with their hands, the Word of God. And Dr. David Wood said another ayat showing you that you can't change the Word of God. God himself says in another ayat, no one can change the Word of God. So here we have in Surah 3, ayat 39, what do we have here? So the angels, indeed Allah gives you abstaining. You see, your own religious scholars, translators in English, they put in brackets from women. Hazrat Yahya abstained himself in this way also from women. He didn't get married. And then you see, you would say, well, that's not true. But then when the sajda also, a very important thing, it's worship. For the Sunnis at least, majority or what. So Hazrat Yaqub did prostration to Hazrat Yahya. Oh, sorry, Hazrat, his son Hazrat Yusuf, right? And then it got changed. Then you were not allowed. So taking that ayat also, Surah Yusuf ayat 100 on sajda prostration. And then why would they practice that and then be changed? The sajda, the prostration. Because angels were asked to prostrate to Adam. What was that? And then you say you're not allowed to prostrate to anyone because you're a human being, you're from Adam, he's your father. Right? Then at Hazrat Yusuf's time, why did Hazrat Yaqub prostrate to his son? Not to Allah, his son, Hazrat Yusuf. This also. So there are many problems like this in the Quran. And then there's a ayat about monasticism, which this abstaining from women is a part of. Allah did not order or vouchsafe, allowed. Allah did not permit. It was the innovation, bid'ah. Allah did not allow or bring out what you say, order, command. Monasticism. So there are many problems like this in the Quran between ayats. Monasticism and Islam. But as for monasticism, they innovated it. Again, against the Christians also this. They innovated it. They did bid'ah. They brought it on themselves, by themselves, innovating it. And we had not prescribed it for them. So this is Surah 57, Ayat 27. Only seeking Allah's pleasure. Yet they did not observe it. Now they're blamed that they did not observe it with due observance even. So likewise, in this ayat, when Bahira I found, you can see, right, Surah Maida ayat, you know, the polytheists are blamed for innovating things and all this, right? Most of them do not reason. Allah has not appointed Bahira or Sahiba or Wasila or Ham, but those who disbelieve invent falsehood about Allah. It's a big claim that they invented a falsehood about Allah. And most of them do not reason. And when it is said to them, come to what Allah has revealed, and to the messenger they say, sufficient for us is that upon which we found our fathers, even though their fathers knew nothing. And in the Quran, Allah is claiming in the Quran that the fathers knew nothing. Nor were they guided. And he could have taken this Bahira thing from the monk Bahira, this name. Bahira, then. Written like this in this Quran ayat, Surah Maida ayat 103. Something very fishy going on, right? When we know about the monk Bahira. So even the Shias about then the light of Allah and of Allah, they say that the light is created, and this Surah Nur ayat, this also. So Sunnis, Shias, both of you have not really seen the Quran properly, as I'm showing you. Sorry, I have very humbly put for you. So this got me, and I have to tell you, show you and help you. If you can help me, please help me. So you can come out of this religion, maybe find the true light. And Prophet Muhammad has said also, if this would help, for knowledge, go to China. So he was traveling, maybe, I don't know, but he knows about China, right? There's a saying. Prophet said, keep him said, what? God, seek knowledge even if in China. So he knows China existed. How long? It's been, Bharat existed, India existed, and China existed. For the seeking of knowledge is incumbent upon every Muslim. With regard to the hadith mentioned, seek knowledge even if you have to go as far as China, but seeking knowledge is a duty on every Muslim. IslamQA.info. Is this, with regard to girls studying in these mixed, seek knowledge even if, is this hadith? It is fabricated, they say, dhaif. With regard to the hadith mentioned, seek knowledge even if you have to go as far as China, for seeking knowledge is a duty on every Muslim. Sheikh al-Albani said in Da'if al-Jami, it is fabricated. Number 906. The proven hadith is that which was narrated by Ibn Majah from the hadith of Anas ibn Malik, who said, the Messenger of Allah said, seeking knowledge is obligatory upon every Muslim. Also, this one is proven to be good or sahih, or, like, you can take this, but not going to China. So, sorry, I just had to use IslamQA.info for this because quickly, see. So you, at least for education, and he did travel. Sunnis know about this, right? Prophet Muhammad traveled, and he was Sunnis know that he worked for Khadija when she wasn't his wife. But Prophet Muhammad traveled. I wonder, because they say Abu Bakr was, Abu Talib was not, he was a kafir, disbeliever. Sunnis do believe that it is in there. So he traveled, Prophet Muhammad, and the origins of Islam, onto the, in his earlier life. Not the night journey. He traveled. I wonder if they, in childhood, several Islamic narratives relate that Muhammad as a child went on a trading trip to Syria with his uncle Abu Talib and met a monk named Tupira again. Okay, this, who is said to have then foretold his prophet. So several Islamic narratives. This means non-Shia also. Okay, now whatever, but this is recorded in your Islamic narratives, several. But he traveled. So it seems like he has even stolen the light, the secret of the light. We had, let me see if I can, so there are, in the West, people have found out light beings. Are they, I have read light beings. Books on this. Let's see. Light beings, and how shall I search for it? Let's see, healing. A light being is an energy existing in the universe that has ascended. This energy no longer lives in a physical body. It exists as that pure energy. Healing with love and light. Thank you so much. Another, so the Westerners, we are, see here, like, yeah, Westerners, 1988, somewhere, books like on this also. We are light beings, we are light is a mesmerizing visual masterpiece that celebrates the beauty and diversity of our world, reminding us of the universal. I don't know who's, oh, Spring Washam channel, YouTube, 1 year ago uploaded. What else is there? Pleiadian light beings, history healing. Pleiadian light beings are perhaps the best known and popular of all extraterrestrial emissaries of the light that work with healers and energy workers today. Healing with light beings, Kathy Williams. Did you know that there are beings ready and available to assist your physical, mental, or emotional healing anytime? Yeah. Oops. Again, sorry. My phone. My device again. That's it. You see, Alchemy of Light, medium, Lillian Najam, indie writer and self-publisher. So such books I found in 1988 in Karachi. There were many bookshops out there in Karachi and like in London, but I wasn't going to London at that time. 1988. So we have mayaster.net, if I've pronounced this properly, and Pleiadian light beings. Then we have meetkathywilliams.com. So you see, now even these books. Joanna Miller, Pleiadian light healing meditation. Holistic soul healer, sentient beings of light. So Shias, and Ismailis. I don't know how to say this to you. See, you could have, this is ancient, I think. And the Westerners have found out and made good. They are making use of this. So open your mind and do this. It's not haram. And so don't, like, this cult, just keeping it to itself and the imams and all. But there was a post on, now we see the imamat light. What does Hazir Imams? I mean, there was a post on Facebook, for the public, imamat light. You are all messengers of Allah. You are all messengers within. There's a messenger within you. This. So let's see, Ismailis. This is a direct from Hazir Imam on, like, the PDF file. The meaning of imamat. The Shia Imam Ismailis. No day, no occasion could be greater, more festive, or more sacred than this day of days, this occasion. Divinity. See, they have divinity also. No, I actually want the imamat light, or the does divine substance or the divine light is the imamat of the imam. And the imam is the highest visible manifestation of that light. So they may have learned, his forefathers may have learned the secret, how to activate the light within you. And they have kept for themselves. But the thorn is that how could that from China or someone, polytheism, or Jewish Kabbalah or Christian gnosis, the light within, or like Jesus says, the kingdom. Does Jesus say, I am the light? So from various sources, they may have got this. And you see the world like nowadays, Jesus is so strong, but I don't believe that he was, like he wasn't a Messiah, you know. He could have been wanting to bring reform in the Jewish, because they've become too scholarly and all this. But you see, nowadays, it's not a true religion. It's not like a religion. You can listen to Logan Baron on that on YouTube. But you know, they made maybe even Buddha kind of a thing, a religion or something, a dharma. So these people, they found something in the universe, the light and all. Jesus says, I'm the light. When Jesus said, I am before Abraham, the Christians mistook it. And yet today, Iran and other ex-Muslims coming up saying, we were saved by Jesus. There's an Irani saying that Imam Hussein didn't save me, Jesus Christ saved me. So, I am the light. So these people have found out the secret of where this light can be ignited inside of you, within you. I am the light of the world. Jesus, John 8, verse 12. Again, Jesus spoke to them saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Right? So you see this world with so many lies and misunderstandings. They made Jesus a son of God. Yet, you have the light within you. And so even the Christians, like it, they're so strong. Jesus Christ has gotten into Muslims and saved them. Although a false religion, false thing, right? Like Islam, like Judaism, these prophets, I don't know where they got this, but wherever they got it, it wasn't originally theirs, or there's some mind that God is sending them angels and they're imagining. They got into some kind of a thing that God is sending them prophecies, and this will happen, and you'll reach the free land, or the land of the free, or the sacred land, God knows what. All these prophets weeping, Jeremiah. Daniel was not a prophet, he was lower than a prophet, I think. Righteous servant of Allah. Oh, sorry, God. Sorry. the Islam is in my head. So you see how strong Christianity has become. Even Muslims, he saved. A Shia Muslim, Irani. Jesus Christ came in. Jesus Christ saved me. But all these, it's all, like, you see what happened? I don't know what happens. But I can step by step tell you that the light, at least, has been, like many maybe masters, what they call ascended masters. They did some secret, like maybe from China or ancient Greece or Rome. And they've taken it and they've made it a religion, and now ex-Muslims have come up saying, Jesus Christ saved us. So many lies. No, I mean, they're not lying. I mean, Jesus Christ really saved them. That I believe. And like, they're not lying on YouTube. But like, it's so strong, right? However, I believe in humanity, the universal light, or something that has secrets that they had, these Chinese and these ancient Greece and ancient Rome and Persia, Magi's, You know, the Magi when three Magi's went, right? When it's in the Bible, when Jesus Christ was born, they took gifts. So Persian Magi's and all, they knew the secret of this light, divine light, that can heal you. So Ismailis also, Shias, you don't have to wait for your imam or some savior coming. You are your savior. But somehow, you know, all this lies gotten into me. I cannot bring myself out of it. And in India, what's happened is false gurus a lot. It's very, very dangerous. Black magic is used. Unless, so there, God knows where they went, exploiting their spiritual heritage. So, India also, like Kundalini, maybe that light. But it's all messed up. Don't mess with Kundalini. You need a master, a true guru. So there's also so many lies, and I was like, has the truth really come to me? But deprived. Light workers. This is ancient. This is not exclusive to imamat or one religion or Jesus Christ or a Messiah or a prophet, or if you follow him, you will get the light. Yeah, you can, masters, they were true, perhaps these Chinese masters. Qigong and all. You know what I'm saying? So it's flabbergasting, like it's something unbelievable. So many years. So many years. So, like, Jesus Christ may have found out, and there were people who were really suffering in his time, and the Jewish were going in the wrong direction. These religious scholars had become proud, like they show, maybe, I don't know what was the matter, that Jesus had to come and try to bring the reform in Judaism with love and, bringing all this in. And like he says, Simon, you came to my house, but you did not wash my feet like this lady has. So he was taking the Jews more to the love and spirituality rather than miracles, rather than, scholarly religious things. What do you say? Scholarly. Things, religious things, scholarly knowledge. That's why, they have in the Corinthian 13. Oh God, I think I'm eating. Corinthian 13 on love. Love is the greatest. Even like above faith. Love never fails. There are prophecies they will see where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Excuse me. And so now, so here, just the last part. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. So even Jesus Christ, they got it wrong, but, no one correcting them. Logan Baron now talks about the Bible and the Gospel of Thomas, missing one in the, it wasn't added to the canonical Gospels in the Bible, that the Christians have. In fact, I was told that, did Logan was saying that the Protestants and the Catholics, they have different books in the Bible, like, oh, some, like, what I'm trying to say is, but it say there were some, the Protestants or the Catholics have more books than the Catholics or the Protestants in the Bible. Oh, so this difference also in the Bible between Catholics and Protestants. Oh, that's why in London, that lady, I couldn't find it because London is Protestant. She said, look here, and there, Finchley Road or Swiss Cottage, yeah, opposite Swiss Cottage, right, where the tube station downstairs. There this lady stopped me and she showed me the Bible. She opened the Bible and she said, look, Jesus saying, open your heart. And for, I can't find it. I couldn't find that. In the Bible I bought in Karachi from the Catholic shop. Open your heart, Jesus. No, Jesus. No. He says to Judas, right? Judas. Wait a minute. Judas, open your heart. Not your mind. Judas Iscariot. Bible, where is it? Do not be conformed to this world, but be... This is a whole... Jesus of Nazareth. Wait, where is it in the Bible? John 14:22. Then Judas said, but Lord, why do you intend to show yourself? No. See, even now, where is it? Yeah. Proverbs. There are 92 Bible verses. Oh, now I have to search. I can't go. Actually, I'm really tired now. Romans 12. Where's the gospel? Do not be conformed to the world, transformed, renewal. No, directly like Jesus says. Open your heart. But she doesn't tell me that he's told Judas, create in me a clean heart. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. I am a sojourner on the earth. Hide not your commandments from me. The revelation of the Jesus Christ, God showed the servants. John bore sending testimony. Blessed is one who allowed words. Blessed. Grace, peace. You see, so how strong this religion is? Only one person on YouTube that I found he's doing this to save the Christians, telling them. But how strong this is, that the Muslims are coming up saying Jesus Christ saved us. And now we've become Christians, we left Islam. Yeah, so Christ is the light. Ephesians 5:14 verse. Galatians, what is this? Peace, patience. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. Read these two arguments. Sorry, I can't find see here where. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. 1 John 4, paragraph 4, verse 7. Corinthian. Where does Jesus say, open your heart, not your mind? I mean, it's in Jesus of Nazareth. For God loves God. Yeah, he says, love one another just as I loved you. I will meditate on your precepts, fix my mind. Eyes on your ways, truth is not in us, deceive us. But Jesus, Lord ourselves, said, let light shine out of darkness. Do not be conformed to this world. Sorry, I can't. Too much here. Sorry, yeah, so I couldn't find the verse, which is in Jesus of Nazareth movie. Judas, open your heart, not your mind. But this lady also, a long time ago in my childhood in London, she stopped me. She said, look, in the Bible here, Jesus says, open your mind, open your heart, not your mind. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. So meaning, open your heart. I have stored up your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you. Isaiah 6. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't search anymore. Get tired searching. Too much. So thank you. I better leave now. And Muslims see this, right? So all these religions, really something has put me into a deep kind of reverie, thinking. And even Imam, this absolutely wonderful Imam. Ismailis Shias for you. So I can't speak, I'm too overwhelmed now. Maybe when I slowly calm down and get digest this. Too much for now. So one thorn is gone that kept me, like kept pricking me, that His Highness Aga Khan, then how does the light pass, and Imamat, and the Imamat is the light. Oh God, this was like, so you see, this light was, they learned the secret, Prophet Muhammad, please don't blame His Highness Aga Khan and the rest of them. Well, you can blame, like, up till, you can blame maybe the imams up till some, yeah, the imams, those evil, they knew the truth. But like, I think His Highness Aga Khan, like, how could he not know? Highest visible manifestation of that light. So he's an ascended master, and this light is for not only the Prophet Muhammad, highest visible manifestation of that light, but he doesn't know, His Highness Aga Khan. That this is what happened long time ago. This light couldn't tell them. Can you believe this? So this has been going on, stolen by his great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather Prophet Muhammad, given to his son-in-law cousin Ali, even Fatima, his daughter, and the secret kept in them that their mom has the light and this God is given and all this. But it's not actually that. Anyone, you can learn it from China, masters, ascended masters, and all that. And they don't keep it for themselves. So they should give to humanity for healing those who can't go to the hospital, weird mental illnesses and all, skin diseases, untouchables, things like that, people like that. Oh God, feel a burden. So I wish I didn't have to take help from anyone. Strongly wish that. I hope, and never be a burden or trouble anyone or take any help from anyone. Just, nothing belongs to me, I don't belong to it. But we have this universal light, that's okay. But any personal relationships and all, I don't want to go into this. Too near. Seeing that love has given me the right. Love is the greatest bond. No, I don't have any right on. Love doesn't have any right. I found that out in St. Joseph's College, doing intermediate and BA. Okay, so just go like without being known or troubling anyone, like not even leaving my footprints behind. Like when I read about the Zen masters, or about Zen Buddhism, they don't even leave there, right? Not the Tao's, but the Zen masters, right? Not sure, but I think on Buddhism I read that these Zen masters, they don't even leave their footprints behind. So go silently from this world, and whatever, like complaining and all that, whatever we can take, we should take. But I've fallen so badly short of, failed miserably in that. Never complain. Hey, just take it. And so we all have I realized about that, that Pakistani man I was talking about, he's really good, and I think that something happened to me and I over reacted. Like we all have our mistakes and we all have and no one can be perfect, right? So something got to me. And why? It shouldn't get to me. So I gave it to him, and 2 o'clock in the morning, what's up? Also recently, right? When I know it's not my place also, and beggars can't be choosers, right? So if you don't like somebody, bardash karo, you have to take it, tolerate it. Take it. Don't complain. Uff nahi karo. Like, don't even say fi. I wish I had become like that, but just the extreme opposite of what I have become. So let's see, a lot of stress. Sorry, have this a lot of stress now. Here to have an apartment, you need many things, and I don't want to trouble anyone. So, or be rich, work, never take anything from anyone, even the government. It's really getting to me. It has been getting to me. So, do my own work, and I could like go from hotel apartments and not be in a So never complain. Oh, do I have a... So, yeah, never complain. So sorry I've been... I don't know what's happened to me. Oh, no. I really don't know what's hit me, and the evil is so terrible. A little bit now. Evil is very terrible. I can't... I couldn't comprehend what this is. And the worst... I didn't want to lose the grace of God. Once I found the grace of God in your end of year, somewhere middle 1989. My God, so it's difficult. What I went through, oh my God, the evil. Like I would, if you, God forbid, like you would understand, she would never trust anyone after this. Anyone, not even my own shadow. But there are, it's good to see that there are people, masters who are healing, and they have reached, I can't even dream of reaching, my grandaunt's position as a service lady. Humble, quiet. I can't. So words are not coming, sorry. I have these impediments too much now. My head is... so I did what I can, and I hope I can... If you care to see this, please see this. And maybe it will help you. Maybe you could follow a master or get help from a Zen master or a Qigong master. Find the light within you. So for now, Master Chunilin is really good. He really gives it for free completely. So the light within is there, and they knew they had it, and it was stolen from them. So that's why I don't think that anyone should blame His Highness Agha the Fourth. Okay? It's you like the whole imam, then you go back and blame every imam and Prophet Muhammad and Islam. But some people, they're dumping it on only this imam, which I hate. I don't like it. I hate this kind of thing. Okay, some Muslims, ex-Ismailis, especially ex-Ismailis. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Stay independent. May you stay independent in your own light. Enjoy life. Make the most out of life. Live a beautiful, most beautiful life. And then be the light. Forever light never goes. May your light. Well, who am I to pray like this? But when we find out logically that this light can make you into highest visible manifestation of the light, you can have too. Ismailis can have too. And you don't have to give bait to anyone or an imam to have this. It shouldn't be for organized religions only. Right? So like that, what else? I'm missing a lot, like I'm eating words. I can't express myself. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you. I must go now. It's late. Thank you so much.